What's this? 37. And we are away here in this race 37 here final. This is the Senior B Women's Small Boat. Lane 2 we have, no, lane 1, Woolwyn. Lane 2, MSS. Lane 3, Gold Coast. Lane 4, Sunny Coast. Lane 5, Redcliffe. And lane 6, Kalula. So they're now 100 metres down. They come down towards us here in the commentary box.
So just Currumbin without just a Woollumbin.
I'm thinking about it now.
Just letting you know that race 15 has been over. Thank you very much.
So thanks, Nick. Looking like lane 3, which would be the Gold Coast team. Gold Coast just...
Hey! Come on, bro! Come on, bro! You don't cry.
Lane 5 there is Redcliffe. Redcliffe have really dominated here with a full boat length nick over Gold Coast and also the Sunny Coast in second and third place. But it's all Redcliffe as they come down with 30 metres to run. Redcliffe there in lane 5.
Go, Redcliffe. Amazing battling from Redcliffe team. Look at that. Boat 5 out ahead. Gold Coast and Sunny Coast fighting for second place. Redcliffe in first. Amazing job. Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast, that is very, very close. It looks a little bit like Sunny Coast, but we'll see as we get up there. I see what the officials say in the tower. But Sunny Coast and Gold Coast, great job. Marucci coming through in 4th. Woollumbin in 5th. With Kalula on the far side.
So congratulations to Redcliffe. Very powerful and dominant showing there. Congratulations.
Great job to Redcliffe. Now we're up to race 38. This is our Sydney Women's final standby. They're on the way up there now. We had Manly coming past the tower and Typhoon. With 70 behind them and Mackay. Here we go. Race 38. I remember the first few years, I used to just not put this on and use what I just had straight on me. And I ended up getting throat infections. Yeah, I lost my voice. Because it was just all the shit in there that people have just spit stuff in years. But now I brew my own every time. Yeah, it's gross. So I never use their own ones. I always do. Yeah, I got full on laryngitis and lost my voice. Because your voice is already stressed because you had it. And you had as well.
You know it went off? I was like, oh.
My album was going to
I know, it was like, nah, it's okay. That's so much
How goes marshalling? What do you need?
So moving on to race 38 now in your program. This is the Senior A Women's Standard Boat Final. Lane 2 we got 1770, Lane 3 Typhoon, Lane 4 Manly and Lane 5 Mackay. That's your start list. The girls are making their way up to the starting line. Looks like the wind's died down a little bit, which is fantastic. The skies have cleared. The rain has gone. So hopefully we're in for a nice afternoon of racing with not too much carnage if this wind has subsided. So next on the list is race 38, Senior A Women's Standard Boat Final.
So we just hit our 27 degrees. That is the max temperature we'll hit today. 27 degrees. Cloudy this afternoon, but I was sort of 7 the forecast I'm looking at right now. But it looks like it's clearing up, which is good. Still got a 27 now northwesterly breeze. But we're at the highest point of the sun. We're working its way down. It's now 27 degrees, as I've said. A little bit cloudy this afternoon to the evening from 5, but we should be pretty sunny from now on as it starts to cool down. Tomorrow, cloudy, and we're looking at now 26 degrees according to the forecast. Should be a humid day tomorrow. 66% humidity with a wind between 15 and 30 k's an hour again. Overcast. 26 degrees, a little bit cooler than today. So we'll see how we go tomorrow. We always struggle with the forecast, especially up here in Queensland. They struggle a little bit. We'll see how we go. But nice and sunny. The wind is still there, but it's a little bit weaker, which is good. But we've got a few more finals to go, then we'll switch into our open races after that.
Howard is marshalling. We just been advised that Sunshine Coast is scratching themselves from race 39.
Do we want to move Harvey Lane to lane 5, or are they already loaded?
Don't change votes. Leave the lane empty.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm going to do a similar. Yeah, I don't want to do traders or anything, and that's sort of professional work. Because I haven't got the knowledge and quite properly either.
Before I upload, I'll show you the
I get shit on
Probably when I get home.
I
Because
get
I
shit
get
on
the,
I did one job, I was building office furniture. They quoted me to build the office furniture. I wanted me to quote to get rid of the old furniture. $150 per desk. So yeah, it was 10 desks for $1,500, so it takes a desk. 2 loads in the van, or in the ute, done. Easy as.
Yeah, I think this week. This is 38, isn't it? Didn't see my hand on it. And green waste.
Especially when you're doing free.
No, it's got weird water, but it's not bad. It's just kind of like a lot of survey country. It's like 25 boys jumping in the shunks and
Back in.
excess gates. That's all free.
Sweet. Then you charge shit tons for that, and then you get paid boys.
So what I do is the boys have got around a couple of young fellas, so I charge them out $55 an hour and pay them 25.
Which is pretty good. Plus you got a few cars
So
already.
that's 30, yeah, that's 30 bucks an hour times 2 boys, that's 60 bucks an hour.
That's not bad.
You show them that.
That's what I'm buying.
So the starters there are up for race 38. The ladies are up at the start line. This is your Senior A women's standard boat. This is the final. Lane 2, 1770. Lane 3, Typhoon. Lane 4, Manly. Lane 5, Mackay. So that's your start list for the Senior A women's standard boat final.
We have a scratching in race 39.
I told you.
Scratching in race 39 final.
That's a cool footage.
Sunshine Coast have withdrawn from race 39. Copy that, thank you.
Yeah, this is where we close the gateway. This is it. This is it. This is it.
And we're away here in race 38, the Senior A women's standard boat final. In lane 2, 1770. In lane 3, Typhoon. In lane 4, Manly. In lane 5, Mackay. They're on their way down to us here now, and they're well and truly into their start.
Yeah, I remember some of this. Nah, that would have been, that would have been great. I didn't hear it. Nah, I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, we're on the start, yeah.
Looking up here, Nick, it looks like the Typhoon boat has taken an early lead. Definitely Typhoon out there in front, and that's in lane 3.
I'll race around. What time just finished that? Okay.
Thanks, Nick. From our vantage point here, it looks like Typhoon by half a boat length, and that would be next to Manly. So Typhoon and Manly, but Manly are going long. They're really digging in. So we come around here, we set our camera to come round. We look like we are 60, 70 metres out. Manly have made a really good go at this, and here they come. Typhoon are holding them out. It's still Typhoon by half a, well, nearly a Dragon's Head. We've got him down here on the finish line. Manly are coming too strong, but no, hang on, Typhoon. And Typhoon crashed across the line there in first place, followed by Manly. On the outside there, in lane 5, we've got Mackay finishing for third, and then 1770. But Typhoon, they held off a fast finishing Manly. And they end up getting the chocolates. Congratulations and well paddled. What a great final. Fantastic final.
Then we're missing Coomera for race 40, they may be on water.
For race 40, we need Coomera. Can you make your way out, please? Coomera. Coomera. We need you for race 40. Race 40 finals. Coomera.
And Typhoon as well, please.
And then also Typhoon, race 40. Typhoon and Coomera. Can you make your way out to Marshall, please?
They'll come to the red. She's ready to really want to let it out there.
Thank you both. I'll cover it.
Pick up my photography.
Thank you both. Could you go down and pick up a photographer, please? Over.
So next on the program, heading up to the start line, we've got the Senior A Women's Small Boat Final.
I can stand up.
North Coast in lane 1, Tiawaka in lane 2, Currumbin in 3, Phoenix in 4, and in lane 6, Harvey Bay. There is your start list for race 39, the Senior A Women's Small Boat Final. Dogs in the water.
Nice.
Not too sure if you can see that.
There's a little bit of VR, they're probably similar to VR.
Yeah, so standing up, it's fine, not a precision stuff, but sometimes from chasing cars or something like that, where like sometimes it's like expensive cars, I'm like, I need to like sit something, otherwise I like to touch this car.
Shit, it's gonna cost you a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's cool though.
But it's it's good fun.
Okay, so we just got mic'd up again. So we're going
Oh, this is the better signal.
change the batteries on the mic, so hopefully we're a bit clearer now with these new ones.
I know this was got 140 k's an hour. I can't remember the exact range, so like it's inside of the car. But some of them get about 40 or something like that.
And that's
I don't worry about it.
Somewhere in the raw footage, just got the same one.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
Get a race one and then the version of that.
Redcliffe Beach.
So this is race 39 coming up on the program. This is the Senior A Women's Small Boat Final.
I'll see all the stuff.
I did it.
Good job, mate.
The wind definitely has subsided here. Still coming through in gusts, but definitely not at that 30 kilometre hour.
I don't usually announce the winning too often.
So watching these ladies, all boats are at the top.
Looks like the honey's selling pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
All at the top there, just waiting for the start.
So
Oh,
also,
yeah, we're not using the thing.
it's quarterly, so it just like, just to remind people that there's 10
The other end
at
as
the
well.
other end of the day, because they're all going to come up here and pee before they paddle, and they're going to fill up.
They get used real fast.
Yeah, so just remind there's 10 there at the southern end as well.
I hate it all this. It's so sweaty and gross and stinky.
I was like, the food ministers doesn't go that way, so at least it won't be wet.
Yeah, it's true. That'll be soaked. Yeah, right, yeah. The big
Yeah.
sports or big music festival.
Big music festival.
Just tonight or all day tomorrow?
Starts tomorrow
Oh, okay.
at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah.
Over there. And
So all competitors, all paddlers are down there at the start line now.
Not going to be so good for the finals.
No, not really, no.
Are you on the board as well?
Oh, and then, yeah.
I think next time there's an event like this, you guys should hire a DJ just to see how they
Yeah.
Because I know the one in New Zealand, they have a DJ that's
Okay.
there. And I think you'll just bring more
So
vibes.
you don't like his playlist?
Yeah,
Not
tell
good
him you'll be angry.
I got a text from the hotel saying, oh, would you like to book lazy Sundays and get you a discount for staying on Sunday night as well?
Oh.
So I texted back staying straight away saying, what's the best price? He's like, sorry, we've already booked.
So race 39, where we are under the starters. Orders started now getting them all into the pontoon.
Yeah, sit no, off that.
Race 41.
Yeah.
What's the hotel like there?
Fun?
What's the hotel like?
Not bad.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't used that one before.
yeah, no, it was okay. I haven't checked. I'm going to go to the restaurant tonight.
Yeah, okay.
And we're away here on race 39. This is the Senior A Women's Small Boat Final. Lane 1, we got North Coast. Lane 2, Tiawaka. Lane 3, we have Currumbin. Lane 4, Phoenix. And Lane 6, Harvey Bay. So the ladies are on their way to us down here at the commentary box.
Yeah, 'cause that was horrible last time. Last 2 years in a row then.
I was waiting all night for your phone call.
I know, it's like, what's that? Yeah, no, I got it done, I was happy.
And looking at where we are at the moment, it would seem that Currumbin have taken an early lead in that lane 3.
I was going to leave earlier, but then...
So Currumbin and then working backwards, Tiawaka and then North Coast.
And then the rain started hammering yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
So
Over in lane 4, Phoenix,
So Victoria
trying to go there with them. So you could throw a blanket at the moment between Phoenix, Currumbin and Tiawaka and North Coast.
Another set.
But looking now, it looks like Currumbin and Tiawaka
Oh, yeah.
are going on their own,
Sunscreen.
with North Coast not far behind.
Actually, what?
For nervous peas only.
No.
So coming down, if you cast your eye to the centre of the regatta, centre of the lake, Currumbin look like they have an early lead over Tiawaka and North Coast. And just to the right of Currumbin, North Queensland Phoenix are still trying to go with them. And then on the outside we have Harvey Bay.
We're going to get changed.
You going to the race again?
We're sweeping old man's boat.
An old man's boat. How are we looking?
So Currumbin there, they look like they've taken the early lead. And they're now starting to stretch out and bring it home.
You any more races today?
We're well over halfway home now. And Currumbin there in lane 3.
How many more you got? You got more races?
Phoenix, North Queensland Phoenix look like they've just put in a very, very big 100 metres. And they're coming down
No, there was a gap.
into second place, one would feel. On the outside we have Harvey Bay still in lane 6. But we'll just adjust our camera here to bring in the finish. It's all Currumbin by over a boat length to North Queensland Phoenix and then Tiawaka.
Tiawaka.
Tiawaka, I'm told. Tiawaka.
Tiawaka.
The English police are out.
American police.
So Currumbin coming across the line here.
Close between Queensland and Phoenix.
And North Queensland Phoenix taking silver. Now close for bronze here between Tiawaka and North Coast. And coming...
Where's North Coast?
Here.
Isaac Kamano-ish.
I think it's the North Coast.
And great racing there by all boats. And Currumbin taking first place. That's in the Senior A Women's Small Boat. Congratulations.
Have you guys got race 42 ready to go?
Honey, it's money.
Still chasing up 3 teams for 41, but I'm thinking they are currently racing.
Yeah, well, Corumba's on the water now.
That's what happens when you get it.
Will we please get Gold Coast and Kawana for race 41? Gold Coast and Kawana. You're going to make your own marshalling, please. Gold Coast and Kawana.
You go for a walk and chat to me.
So Ben, what do we get up next? Race 40.
Yeah, race 40.
So race 40, we are looking at Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat Final. So, making their way up to the start line now is the Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat. This is a final. In lane 1, Typhoon. Who have I got there?
Kumara, BRD, Dragons of Breast, Gold Coast and Kawana.
Got Coomera in lane 2, BRD in 3, Dragons Abreast in 4.
Copy on fucking bubble.
I'm there. What is it? Wollumbin. Wollumbin with a W.
With Wollumbin in lane 5. Wollumbin in 5, working backwards. Dragons Abreast in 4, BRD in 3, Coomera in 2, and Typhoon in 1. There is your start list for race number 40. It is a final, Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat.
That'd be an expensive bit of kit, wouldn't
So the ladies making their way up to the start line now. They're up there already.
Wollumbin. Yeah, it took me a while to get that one too. Okay, where are we at? 1 o'clock, this one's scheduled for 1:30. Alrighty, so this is race number 40. They're making their way up there now. Scheduled for 1:30 this race, it's now 1 o'clock. So we're a little bit ahead of schedule now due to the cancellation of races, which is good. So we want to keep this lead. The wind is still there, it's still a bit of a challenge to line up at the start line. Start's doing a great job. We want to try to keep this lead going, so we can still get out here on time. It's just hit almost 1 o'clock, which is really good. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We wanted to let you know as well for tomorrow, There will be no access to the stadium for the toilets, so we'll be using the portaloos. So there's portaloos up near the marshalling tent, and then on the far side, right in the starting tower. So there'll be 2 sets of those portaloos, but we won't have access to the stadium tomorrow because there's a music festival starting tomorrow morning over at the stadium.
So we've got 2 boats up there at the top of the start. Just waiting on another 2.
Well, number 3 actually.
So who have we got up there? Wollumben are up there. Got that right? Wollumben are up there.
London will be tucking into lane 5. BRD,
They've arrived.
just now waiting on Kumara and Typhoon.
So all 5 boats now are at the top of the start line. Gusts of wind have really subsided now. It's turning out to be a nice afternoon here at Kawana.
Yes, that's another call up for race 42, please.
Can we please get a race 42? Heading to marshalling, please. That's our Prem Women, the last of the finals for the women's today, the Premier Small Boat Women's, for race 42. That is BRD, the Phoenix, Typhoon, Tawaka, Sunny Coast and Gold Coast. BRD, Phoenix, Typhoon, Tawaka, Sunshine Coast and Gold Coast. If you could please make your way to marshalling, race 42. We're calling you up. 42, BRD, Phoenix, Typhoon, Tawaka, Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast. Make your way to marshalling, please. Race 42. And we will be making our way into the open small boats. So race 43 into the heats there. If you can start getting ready to head up to marshalling. As Bundy, Mackay, 1770, Manly, Maroochy, Gold Coast and Cairns. Bundy, Mackay, 1770, Manly, Cairns, Maroochy and Gold Coast. For race 43, we're a bit ahead of schedule, but we can get you to start getting ready to get into marshalling.
Alrighty, so race 40, we're under the starters' orders. So race 40 is the Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat. It's a final. All 5 boats are up there now, and they're being asked to move into their lanes, which they've done, and it looks like we'll be away very, very shortly. And we're away here in race number 40, the Premier and Senior C Women's Standard Boat Final. In lane 1, Typhoon. In lane 2, Kumara. In lane 3, BRD. In lane 4, Dragons Abreast. In lane 5, Wollumben. So that's the first 50 down. Slowly hear the drummers as they come towards Ben and I here in the commentary box.
Here we go, this is it.
This is the final.
Typhoon. This is it in the 40 in it. Typhoon, Kumara, BRD, Dragons Abreast to Gold Coast, and Wollumben on the far side. Typhoon, Kumara, BRD, DAGC, and Wollumben making their way.
And Ben, it looks like Kumara has made a very, very good start and put their foot on this race. This is in lane 2. Kumara look to have really got out to an early lead.
They look like they are curving over and cutting off Typhoon. They're in the wrong lane.
Yeah, they need to keep this thing straight. The sweep's going to have to do everything they can to get back into their lane.
Might cause some issues in the officials' tower with some points there. We'll see how they go. But they've definitely crossed over in the wrong lane there. They're working their way back. But it could have caused Typhoon to then pull up and not being able to go at full speed. We'll see. But yeah, the lanes 1 and 2 is our Prem finals. And then lanes 3, 4 and 5 are our senior Cs. So we have DA, GC down lane 4 in the middle, BRD in lane 3, Wollumbin on the far side. Coomera is working their way back, trying to get in the right lane, and Typhoon in lane 1.
Well, Coomera's all gone. Coomera's all go now. They've got themselves sorted, and they're very, very much in front. They're 2-3 boat lengths ahead. In the centre there, who's that look like? BRD. We got BRD there in lane 3, but it's all Coomera in lane 2. Then coming down here for second place to the silver, it's a ding-dong battle.
We'll see how they go.
Typhoon or BRD. Looks like BRD have got it.
Getting gold in the CDC, BRD with Dragging the Breast. Looks like they will get second. Wollumbin right behind them in third for our CDC. Typhoon and Coomera, that'll be something up to the officials to decide there.
Be interesting there with that Coomera boat swinging into lane 1 to see if there's any points deducted.
But that was race 40.
They did win, they won
Finals for
convincingly,
Preds
but
and
the
CDC.
judges might see it differently with them coming across on top of Typhoon. And now we move into race 41.
Yeah, they'll take some points off for that because they would have had to pull off quite a lot, Typhoons.
Go ahead, Bruno. Boat 2 lost it, lost control, went into lane 1, impacted the progression of lane 1, and it was only after lane 1 was screaming at them to move back they returned to lane 2. Copy.
One race I get on that. What happens now? They get into that one. We got DP yesterday.
So I'm not too sure if you just heard that at home on the YouTube channel. Coomera have received a 5-second penalty for impeding Typhoon lane 1. They deemed that they stopped their progression. There was no collision, but they stopped their progression, and therefore Coomera has been deducted 5 seconds. So we will see where that leaves them once the judges have done all the times, and there definitely will be a penalty of 5 seconds. Wherever Coomera sits after that, we don't know whether or not they'll still sit first or second place, but that's where we're at the moment. So coming across now, we have the Senior C race number 41 with Kid in lane 1, Kawana in lane 2, Currumbin in 3, the Gold Coast in 4, Manly in 5 and Palestine in 6. There's your starting list for race 41. And this is a final as well, which is the Senior C Women's Small Boat. So much quieter than it's too right there. It's zooming for. Oh, is it?
There's just too many people in that group.
Yeah. Everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah, everyone's talking about each other. And there's like no communication, so someone's asking the same question that's reading it like 3 times.
Timeline, this is the finish. We are ready for the next race. Clear.
Okay, so next on our race list we have race number 41, Senior C Women's Small Boat. It's a final. Kin in lane 1, Kawana in lane 2, lane 3, Currumbin, lane 4, Gold Coast, lane 5, Manly, and lane 6, Palmerston. They're all up and they're in the starter's hands.
All premises, hold the boats in there, wait for boat 1 to go come in. Boat 6, can you hear me? Boat 6, can you hear me? Boat 5, can you hear me? Boat 4, boat 3, boat 2.
So we're waiting to start. We're in the starter's hands for race 41. This is another final, Senior C Women's Small Boat. For those at home, lane 1 Kin, lane 2 Kawana, lane 3 Currumbin, lane 4 Gold Coast, lane 5 Manly, and lane 6 Palmerston. That's your start list for race 41, Senior C Women's Small Boat Final.
Territories first, Gold Coast are going to go ahead and they're now going to put 3 of their senior Bs into the finals race. Is that okay?
And they're away here in race 41, the Senior C Women's Small Boat. This is a final. Lane 1, Kin. Lane 2, Kawana. Lane 3, Currumbin. Lane 4, Gold Coast. Lane 5, Manly. And Lane 6, Palmerston.
Is that okay?
Which race are they going to put them into? Is it a Premier boat or is it a sea boat?
The prep, race 42.
So looking at what we're seeing here, very, very close between the first 3 boats. That would be Kin, Kawana and Currumbin, and Palmerston out there on the outside lane as well. But as they come towards me here, I would say it's looking like lane 3 of the Currumbin boat, followed by Kawana and then Kin in 3rd place. So Currumbin there taking the early lead after the start with 100 down.
They can wait, we can wait. Everything's been stuffed up today, so we will wait.
Still looking at Currumbin in 1st place here, and then in lane 2 we have Kawana. And Kin is still there hanging with Kawana side by side. And then on the other side of Currumbin, you've got Gold Coast, Manly and Palmerston. But Currumbin at this stage look like they're in front by half a boat length to Kawana.
Thank you.
So coming down to the halfway mark now. Still Currumbin there in lane 3. Maybe Kin in lane 1, but then on lane 4 has come through, and that would be the Gold Coast team. They've really picked up their rating in lane 4 with Gold Coast. If you have a look on the very outside lane as well, Pumice-Stone, they've upped their rating as well. They've now decided that it's their turn to have a go. But it's still Currumbin out in front by a good boat length. They come down with 60 metres to go. It's all Currumbin. Then on the outside, Pumice-Stone. But as they come down to the finish line, 30 metres to go. It's Currumbin taking the gold. It's a bit of a duel here in lane 4 and lane 6 with Gold Coast and Pumice-Stone. This is going to be very, very, very close. I can't call that. Gold Coast, Pumice-Stone cannot call it. Followed then by lane 2, Kawana. Then Kin, followed by lane 5. But that's silver and bronze. That's going to be down to the judges below us. But there's no doubt about the gold. It's Currumbin. Congratulations.
Yeah, who's calling over?
Water umpire 1, over.
Just going up. Station.
Copy that.
Water umpire 2, water umpire 1. Yeah, tell them no down white flags.
Just noticed it. Is that? Could we maybe push? Look, watch this. See that flashing?
You're just on your volume button.
See? It's generational. I thought it might have been something silly. I didn't want to touch it in case I was. But thank you. I've got Instagram stuff for you later.
Yeah.
Keep going on Instagram, and I'm just tagging Instagram. It's not coming up on my. I can't see it coming up. And my Instagram's still saying on post. Okay, so making our way up to the start line now. We have another final. It's the final of the finals for the women. It's the Premier Women's Small Boat, race 42 on your program. Lane 1 BRD, lane 2 Phoenix, lane 3 Typhoon, lane 4 Tiwaka. Sunshine Coast in 5 and the Gold Coast in 6. So just watching here from up here. The last couple boats are arriving up there on the start line.
That's right, Douglas. Fantastic racing here, as I've been. Dougie's doing a lot of the heavy lifting here today in it as they're just about to go. This is the women's Premier? Or
Yep, small boat.
women's Prems. BRD in 1.
Phoenix.
Phoenix in 2, Typhoon 3, Tewaka in 4, Sunny Coast in 5, Gold Coast in 6. What a race. This is going to be a thriller.
The Formula One of female paddlers.
That's it. These women paddlers, as you can see it all the way down there. Hope you're enjoying as Gold Coast, hello Gold Coast, going past the tower. Give us a big wave. That's it. Big cheer for everybody. And I hope you're all enjoying the live feed back home. Paddles Ready YouTube channel. Tunes by Jaden from Coomera, just rocking out the Saturday afternoon, Doug, as the clouds are parted a little bit. Make sure to slip, slop, slap. Slip on some sunscreen, slip on a shirt and slap on a hat. That's what they call it. Because the rays, and we're not talking about the stingrays, but they get you. Fantastic comments in here. Great commentary, guys, all the way from Hong Kong. Oh, that's an awesome comment. Thank you. One from Budapest. Love what you're doing. UAE, just tuning in. Nice. Got a message from Claudio, the IDBF this morning. He tuned in from Italy.
It's always good to have Claudio on board. It's lovely to hear from him this morning.
We just passed the Lunar Festival last year in Hong Kong. Is in full swing of dragon boating, as they say. Kong Hai Fa Choi, which is Happy Chinese New Year. Year of the Dragon, isn't it? I think it is.
I'm not too sure.
There's Mr. Paul Langley going past the tower. With Les and Cupid. You need to get the boys some hats.
Okay, so we're just making our way up here.
It's Brisbane Dragons, Phoenix, Typhoon, Te Waka, Sunny Coast, and Gold Coast.
That wind feels like it's battening.
Yes, there is a little bit of a wind. It's been swirling around, but that prevailing is at a southeasterly coming through, but it was quite gusty this morning. Very, very choppy conditions. Out in 6 and 7, it was trying conditions as the pontoon fingers are a bit short. So sometimes in races, Doug, sometimes in races, in other ones, they have a few more add-ons for the fingers when they go back in. So it's like half a boat so they can really hold the line. But it's still great having pontoon racing here up in Kawana. And again, Queensland Dragon Boating doing a magnificent job with all the volunteers of the club. So it's good to see, and we're under starters orders, I think.
We just had a comment come up now, Nick. Is anyone here? Yes, we are here. Let us know if you can hear us. That was a bit concerning, but yes, we are here. We're inside now. We had to retreat back inside because the wind was just playing havoc with everyone, including the boats.
Do we have music or not?
Yeah, song's just low.
That's on.
He's got it.
So the Premier ladies are moving across into their start positions.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
And we are just very, very close to a start here in this final. Go Typhoons, we can hear you. Thanks, Christy. Hello to you. Great to hear from you guys. This is bringing back memories of Berlin, when Nick and I called the world titles over there last year. The community on board our channel was awesome. It's just as good as being there, hopefully, for you guys. And there's Hando. Nothing better. It's like a seagull sitting on a ledge. But no, welcome, guys. And thank you, Christy, for reaching out.
Our panel's ready commentary team is getting better. We've got drones, we've got Ben, we've got Kat, and the sound system. Loud sound.
Siang at Siang. Thanks, Siang. Good to hear from you.
Keep the comments coming.
Did you just turn it? Did I remind you to turn it on? Yeah.
Your email signatures comes up with a bunch of text. There's no images on it.
Which one?
Your email signature. When you're email,
So, very close to a start here.
big ass block of text. It says Nick, it's like www.
I like to call this one the Formula One of the girls, the Premier boats. Always fantastic to watch this. Especially with a tailwind. Should see some good fast racing coming up.
I don't know what it is.
It's
Like a picture,
pretty.
but
It's
that just comes through the link.
very overcast, and we had rain squalls. It's more the gusts of wind sound that's causing us havoc here.
Yeah, I'll get it up now.
Okay, we're in the starters' hands. So I'm going to go call this one with Ben. We'll get these guys going and then Ben will take over. So what we have here, we have race 42. So wait for Ben to come over here. Race 42. This is the Premier Women's Small Boat, as we said. This is the final of the final for the girls.
What's the lane, son?
We're in the starters' hands.
What have we got lanes? BRD?
Phoenix, Typhoon, Tawaka.
BRD.
And we are away in this final. This is BRD in lane 1, Phoenix in lane 2, Typhoon in lane 3, Tawaka in 4, Sunny Coast in 5, and the Gold Coast in lane 6. The girls are away. They're 50 metres away from the start. They're on our way down here to the tower as I cross over to Ben and Nick, and they can bring them home.
All right, here we go. So in the middle of the ones to watch, Typhoon and Tawaka. They are our fastest teams from the heat, so we'll see how they go as they come to the finish line. BRD closer to us, Phoenix into Typhoon and Tawaka in the middle 2 lanes. Sunny Coast, fast side, Gold Coast over in lane 6. This is our final Premier Women's Small Boat, last of the women's finals.
Yeah, that's it. They've just gone through their starting sequence. The drummers are starting to hit. Tawaka out in 4, doing very, very well. Almost arrow formation there with Typhoon in the middle. Inside of them are Phoenix. BRD on the out then, Sunny Coast outside wide, and the Gold Coast are going on the out as well. So they're coming up at about 300 to go. Ben, it looks like Typhoon maintaining just a slight lead over Tawaka. Ben.
I think there's a slight little bit of bias there, but we'll leave that alone. Typhoon and Tawaka, here we go. Typhoon, definitely, they're looking very strong. They do look like they've got a little bit of a lead there. Typhoon, Tawaka, Sunny Coast on the far side, so it might be between those 3 teams. That'll be fighting for gold, silver, bronze, I reckon. We'll see how we go as we approach the halfway line out, but Typhoon looks like they are in the lead there.
Tawaka fighting hard, Sunny Coast on the outside of them. Just dropping a little bit back, Phoenix on the inside here, and one in the yellow caps is there. But it is coming up in this Premier Women's Small Boat Final. Tawaka, Sunny Coast, trying to mow down Typhoon. Phoenix just dropping back a little. Out wide is Gold Coast, Sunny Coast, and inside of them BRD. So Ben, with about 100 to go, it looks like it is lane
3 with Typhoon. Definitely looks like they are pounding away. Tawaka in 4, Sunny Coast over in 5, but definitely it looks like a Typhoon race. They are absolutely smashing it.
It looks like Typhoon there, Ben, in lane 3 as they come down now, and they've got just over 50 metres to go. But Typhoon, they've put their foot on the back of everyone here, and they have shown complete domination in this final.
And then Tawaka, Sunny Coast look like they were just in the lead, but thanks to Tawaka, always have a great job on the last 50 metres. They put so much power into their last part of their race. So we've got Typhoon smashing out in first place. Tawaka, great job. Sunshine Coast in third. North Queensland Phoenixes looks like they've got a strong push and able to get 4th just in front of Gold Coast. And BRD makes their way over the finish line in lane number 1.
magnificent to see all these women's crews coming through.
That's why Typhoon is the best. Thank you, Xiang. That's just there from our commentary. I tell you what, they got the chocolates, as I like to say, and they got a whole box of them. They absolutely dominated that race.
Right.
And congratulations.
Going past the tower now, we got Tweed. There's Gold Coast. There's the dentist of the dentists, Barry. We love Barry. Hello, Barry.
I tell you what, Barry Young, he knows his way around a wisdom tooth.
Oh, there's the mighty Marucci Sea Serpents going past the tower. And Mackay Stingrays.
Yep.
Stingers.
Moving forward into our opens now.
Stingers?
Women's races are finished. Yeah, Mackay Stingers. The Mackay Stingers.
I call them the Stingrays.
I actually think Barry took my wisdom teeth out.
Big Bad Better.
Yeah, he did it in the chair.
Well done. So there we go. There's their opens. Our women's are now finished. We've got Bundy making their way up now. They'll be starting in lane 1. It's good to see so many regional teams make their way down here for the state championships, which is great. Definitely, we're ahead of schedule. This race now ahead of us was scheduled for 2 o'clock. It is 1:30. We're half an hour ahead of schedule. We have had some cancellations of the race as well, but according to our paper schedule, we're half an hour ahead. Jesus, where's mate? Settle down.
super effort. Get out there and get your gluten-free donuts. Also down there in the coffee shops. 5.
JoJo's the best. Miss JoJo, she's my favourite.
Remember the Portaloos
Oh yeah.
tomorrow only.
The stream can't do
And
nothing.
we're still waiting for Coomera and Sunny Coast for race 44.
Where's Hando? Hando's down at the donut truck. I can see him. He's down at gluten free.
No, I'm not.
He's just had his 4th.
Hando's just had his 4th donut, and he's about to jump on the boat, back of the boat.
He's going to throw up soon.
I'm on the boat again, isn't it?
All we can hope is that Hando's wife's listening.
Where's old mate with the sandy boy?
Alrighty, well that was a great race. That was a great final. I tell you what, Typhoon, they were fantastic in all that.
Did you pin for?
So now we move into race 43 on your program, the Senior B Open Small Boat. It's a heat. Lane 1, we've got Bundaberg. Lane 2, Mackay. Lane 3, 1770. Lane 4, Manly. Lane 5, the Marucci Sea Serpents. Lane 6 is Gold Coast. And Lane 7 is Cairns.
Race 44, pretty please. Can we get Coomera? Coomera, 44. Can you make your way down to Marshalling? The Opens, Lane 5. Senior A, Open Small Boat, Coomera. Can you make your way up to Marshalling, please? Thank you, Coomera. I don't know how much you enjoy.
Yes, the donuts do make
Thank
us
you, Coomera.
hungry. Thank you for that. I am looking at the donut van as I'm looking at. Ben bought a box up here today.
Yeah.
There's still a couple there. There's been a couple thieves, donut thieves up here in the commentary box.
What's the, I can't think of her name. The Manly sweep for the juniors. What's her name? Kathy.
So starters are making their way up to the top there. This is for race 43.
Sold half of my, I sold all my 1 kilo honeys and half of my 500 grams. Beautiful. That's good. Sold a bit. My honey. Sold heap of it so far. Sold 1 kilo as a gone.
So we've got 3 boats up there.
Where's your farm?
Kind of
Forest Lake. Just in my backyard.
about there is where they are.
60 kilos of honey.
And what else do you do?
So
I just started my business doing, I've got a ute doing dump runs, picking people shit up, moving around, furniture assembly, all that sort of stuff. It's going great. Yeah, I just
Well,
wish I
mate,
did that.
we've got people in Hong Kong and Dubai that want to start being part of the Telefeed team. They want to create a real media platform for Dragon Boat. I did rowing the other day. We've got starts called. You think about it, mate, and we've got some great people around us. And mate, love if you want to get part of the team, we're happy to just build and we commercialise what we want to do.
Yeah, making money out of it, yeah. This is the only announcing I do anymore. It's just these guys. I used to do radio when I did heaps of them, but now I just
Can
do
you give Sunny Coast and Coomera a call, please? Senior A.
So all boats are up there, ready to go.
Coomera,
And Sunny Coast.
Coomera and Sunny Coast.
This is the Senior B
Race
Open
44,
Small Boat.
Final warning. Final call. Coomera, Sunny Coast. Race 44. You need to get to Marshalling. Race 44. Coomera, Sunshine Coast. Marshalling, please. Final call. Yeah, cool.
So all boats up there now, Nick.
I'm sorry.
No, that's right. I know. Nick just had a mouthful of donut. He just had to wipe it.
Which one are we on?
Do you want to go down and get us some hot donuts?
What are you making for us, Nick? Any donuts?
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
I tell you what, you got to love these guys. You're talking about paddles ready. There's more donuts being eaten up here than me. We've got Bundy in 1, Mackay 2, 70-73, Manly in 4, MSS in 5, Gold Coast in 6, Lane 7. Hello, Dougie. Ask Dougie how you going from the Gold Coast. Good to see you as well.
Always good people reaching out from the Goldie. Hello to everyone in Burleigh.
How do you know who's there? Is they commenting?
Alrighty, we are under starters orders.
for race 43.
Under starters orders now. Still a couple gusts coming across, but it is very, very much half of what it was this morning. So hopefully we'll get a very quick start here.
That's cat.
Is that a name? What's the Latrado part? What is that? Is that a name? Where did you come up with it?
It's photo for, you know, mom's
Photo.
Ah, enough for dinner.
Latrado.
Dali dali, silai silai. You speak together?
No, mum speaks Messiah.
So she's from up north.
So just waiting, still under starters orders. Just the Bundaberg boat just trying to get itself into position. It's just put himself a little bit sideways. The wind's caught him, and he's just trying to get that boat back into where he is. I can see the steward or the marshal. He's giving him a hand. It looks like they're just going down to hold on to him. Not too sure.
I know it's Filipino. So the kid that did the whole.
Oh, Thailand.
Was it Thailand?
Yeah, with the flags.
Oh, yeah, down the front there. On the front of it. Was it Dragway or was it?
It's like a big boat. It's like a.
Okay, we're in the starters' hands now. Everyone's happy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Still not happy with Bundaberg.
Sunny Coast past the tower.
Still not happy with Bundaberg.
Home vantage. Big John, hello, how are you?
A lot of people can't pronounce it. I don't think
Is it just Latrado? Is that it?
it's normal, yeah.
How else do they say?
They just say the L word, whatever the L word is.
Lee Trato.
So Bundaberg still having a few dramas trying to get into that position in the lane one.
Having a shot. Bundaberg ginger beer.
Bundaberg ginger beer, that's right.
It's good stuff.
I hope they're not on the Bundaberg shots already.
Well, if you
Here
can't
we
find
go.
Bundaberg,
Here
you can't
comes
find
Redcliffe past the town now. They got their gold. They were happy as. Go Redcliffe.
There's the mighty Redcliffe team.
The Redcliffe
Fins
Redcliffe.
are up.
And then we have
Under starters orders.
a lot of our regional teams for this race, which is great.
So still waiting now.
No, the next race, the Bundy Mackay 770 Cairns. Oh yeah, I call Redcliffe regional. I'd call it regional.
Redcliffe's almost a regular thing.
I reckon. Yeah. What was the Dolphins? Yeah, I call Dolphins regional.
Bayside, or was that Manly?
That's bad. Yeah.
Moreton
So
Bay.
it looks like Bundaberg have got
Moreton Bay-
themselves
the
sorted.
Moreton Bay Bugs. Very good down to Redcliffe.
There's someone holding the hour 87. I think someone is.
Okay, they're away.
Hello.
And they are away here now.
That's right, Doug. It is the Senior B Open Small Boat.
Boat. Race 43 on your program. In lane 1, we've got Bundaberg. Lane 2, Mackay. Lane 3, 1770. Lane 4, Manly. Lane 5, Marucci Sea Serpents. Lane 6 is Gold Coast. And lane 7 is the Cairns team.
So Manly got out quite well, especially inside of them to his 1770 going well, and all the way out wide, I think is Cairns. So pretty much you almost could do a blanket over this one, but it looks like if we look to the centre of the team, it could possibly be Marucci Sea Serpents just touching back from Manly, and then 1770 here on the inside of them, with Bundaberg closest to us, with Mackay as they come up. But all the way out wide, Cairns are doing very, very well. Gold Coast just dropping back a little bit. Actually, that is Gold Coast out there, so there is no Cairns team in this one. So Cairns have dropped out a little bit. So yeah, it's Gold Coast in 6, doing very well as they go to the 200. Inside of them, it's Manly and 1770. So out wide, the dentist Barry is doing very well, Doug.
They are the Gold Coast team out there in lane 6.
They are really firing up. Very, very experienced team here. There's a lot of Australian reps in this boat, and they know what it takes to win these kind of stuff. But this is a heat, and they're setting themselves up nicely in this race. So it looks like Gold Coast. And then in lane 4, we have Manly. So it's all Gold Coast and Manly at the moment.
That's it. Manly are fighting. Manly are starting to pick it up. Gold Coast respond. So does 17-70. Marucci Sea Serpents, but it looks like Barry on the front of the boat with the Gold Coast. Gold Coast are coming across this one. Manly going fighting hard, picking their rating up. They've done well. So great visuals there online. So it's Gold Coast, Manly, 17-70. Marucci Sea Serpents. Inside of this coming in is Mackay. Out wide, Cairns.
They're on the water now.
And also Bundaberg. So great racing from all the teams. There goes Marucci Sea Serpents over the line.
So Gold Coast there, winner of the heat.
Mackay,
Followed by Manly.
Mackay just coming across there. Out wide is Cairns. Very good regional here. And in one is Bundaberg. Great racing.
Good racing.
You lost your gun.
Lost your what?
You lost. How much is that?
I lose all the time.
Can you get it and will it work if you find it?
I don't think we'll find it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're almost like the Middle East because we've just lost a drone. We've just lost a drone in the water.
After we just spoke about that,
We've got the Defence Forces here from the Sunshine Coast. Very strong wind and the drone went down. So we'll get back some footage again, but we are live. Keep the comments coming in as we're getting ready for this next race.
at least we've like run on the first shot anyway.
Because as soon as you get water in it, GPS not for it's going to find him. Like everything's gone. Like there's no way of pinpointing where it was.
No, that one's.
Okay, up on the start line after that, we just... Okay, so race 44 on your program. This is the Senior A Open Small Boat, Heat 1.
I can't believe that though. Like, we were just looking at it and I got up and I was like, that should be sweet.
Palm Beach in 1, Brisbane Typhoon Gold in 2, Sunny Coast in 3, Redcliffe in 4, Coomera in 5. That is your start list for race 44, the Senior A Open Small Boat.
Nah.
Right. What are we looking at? Temperature wise, how's the weather today? We are now 26 degrees cold now.
I knew straight away. I was like, there's no way.
More rain.
When I was out there with the guys, he was like, yeah, I wasn't out there.
Still cloudy as hell.
Yeah, it's in water like this.
Shit.
Oh, so race 50 it happens. Yeah, they just got a headline for pretty much.
254.
It's going to just be
Well, that's it. There's still 3 days.
So just going through all our stuff here, guys. Sorry, we're just getting a few more races have been cancelled for this afternoon due to weather conditions. So we're making it up on the run. We've been told we've got Tower below us. We've got the girls down below. They're running us messages. Ben's just doing all the grunt work, and we're up here trying to give you a little bit of a good live feed.
Alrighty, well we're in a little bit of a break, so we'll do another reminder of what we're doing today. We've got the raffle downstairs for the Queensland Sonics. They've also got some honey for sale. All the 1 kilos are now gone, so you've got 500 grams left. It's local honey from South Brisbane around the Forest Lake area. Harvested this week from my hives, which is really good. You've got that down there for sale. We're up at the Sonics as well, but it's raw honey. It's got Ironbark, is local around Forest Lake, where Woody's going to take. But if you want to head down there and grab some of that, and some raffles as well. Sorry, we're just trying to start as always, so we have a break there. But honey down there, raffles down at the towers. We've also got all of our school members and such. It's getting lunchtime. I'm feeling like a bit more Mexican taco. What do you reckon?
Okay, so we're into race 44 here, Ben. We've got the Senior A Open Small Boat. They're away and they're on their way down to us. So in lane 1 we've got Palm Beach, lane 2 Brisbane Typhoon Gold, lane 3 the Sunny Coast, lane 4 Redcliffe, and lane 5 Coomera. Looking at him now and looking up the field, it's looking like in the middle part the arrow formation once again begins with the Sunny Coast and Redcliffe. Look like they're taking an early lead and gone out on their own, but then you look to the other side and you can see Brisbane Typhoon Gold. They're also going. Brisbane Typhoon Gold have settled in to their routine and they are taking it to the Sunny Coast as they come down here.
Oh, really? It's in the bacon and egg and stuff.
They do with bacon.
Yeah, fair.
Alright, I'm going to give you down.
Can't believe it. There's something you do, Sharon.
So coming closer to us now, nearly at the halfway mark. It is the Sunny Coast just in front of Brisbane Typhoon Gold on one side and Redcliffe on the other. I'd say Brisbane Typhoon Gold, Brisbane Typhoon, they would be in second place from our vantage point here. Sunny Coast still keeping half a boat length in front. Redcliffe taking it to them as well, and well on the outside is Coomera. But it's Sunny Coast still in that arrow formation either side of Brisbane Typhoon and Redcliffe. Coming down with 100 to go. 100 to go. Have a look on the outside of the Coomera boat. They're digging in nice. Coomera are having a real hot go here. Coomera have then taken care of Redcliffe. They're now coming back, Coomera. This is going to be a close finish. Coomera are now striding back. This is between Sunny Coast and Coomera. Sunny Coast, Coomera. Sunny Coast, Coomera. Sunny Coast gets it. Followed by Coomera, then Redcliffe, then in lane 2 Brisbane Typhoon. Great racing, great racing.
I've lost them. I think I've lost like 10.
Coming in now in lane 1, Palm Beach.
Oh, actually, it's stuck. I can show you that.
Jeez, and that was just a heat. How good was that? Great racing, great racing.
And you just mark it red when you go.
Well, if I just show this is a free software. Yeah, I just mark that one. It's good. It's what every so I'll just.
So next on the program is Heat 2 of the Senior A Open Small Boat. We've got Brisbane Typhoon Red, Mackay, Tiwaka, and Brisbane Typhoon Black. There is your start list for Senior A Open Small Boat, Heat number 2.
Just gonna hide in a corner if that's okay.
So we've had a few races deleted again. So we are down to our final 10 races for the afternoon. 10 races to go for those of you at home.
Awesome.
Just watching these guys head up to the start line now. This is race 45. Race 45. Senior A Open Small Boat, Heat number 2.
Yeah, you just keep going. Yeah, you just keep going. Yeah, heaps.
Lane 3, Gold Coast. Lane 4, Manly. Lane 5, MSF. Lane 6, Bundaberg. Lane 7, Cairns.
race going.
Yeah,
It's like the Middle East.
That's so quick.
Oh, that was like, that was going.
Thank you. Confirming lane 1 Mackay, 1770 Gold Coast, Manly, MSS, Bundaberg Care. Copy that, thank you.
Next one to start. Horses clear, ready to go.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, I'll come down.
I think it was
I'll see you soon. Okay, thanks.
And you just got here.
I did. I was trying to get some votes done before I went home, but it's not gonna happen.
This one?
Oh, true, no, I'll go. I think. I reckon you're gonna see him, but
Yeah. See me walking back to that one too.
yeah, it was pretty far that too. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See you.
So the team's just arriving now at the start line here for Heat 2 of the Senior A Open Small Boat. 2 boats are up there already. Only 4 boats in this race. Brisbane Typhoon Red in 1, Mackay in 2, Tilwaka in 3, Brisbane Typhoon Black in 4. So a little bit of a delay here getting up here. We've now just the 4th boat has now arrived at the start line, so shouldn't be too far away from the start here. Wondering how they're going behind us. It looks like they're loading up for the next race behind us, so hopefully by the time this race is over, we'll have these other teams that are behind me now at marshalling. They'll be on their way up to the start line as well. But we have all starters up there now for race 45, the Senior A Open Small Boat, heat number 2.
Tower to Julie, and boat loading.
Good work, boat 2 and 4, boat 1, boat 1.
Shirley, can you just make sure that
Okay, so we're in the starters' hands. Looks like Mackay still aren't in there though. It looks like they've just been hit with the wind a little bit, put it sideways, so they're probably 20 metres off the start line. Got a couple of people coming down on the foreshore here. I think they are the Mackay team, come down to watch their boys play and paddle. Very close to a start now. 3 boats he's happy with. Lane number 2. Here we go, we're ready for a start. And they're away here in the Senior A Open Small Boat. Heat number 2. In lane 1, we've got Brisbane Typhoon Red. In lane 3, we've got Mackay. In lane 4, Tiawaka. Lane 5, Brisbane Typhoon Black. They are on their way and into the sprint mode and heading to us now. So with 100 metres down, we look across into lane 3. That would be Tiawaka. They would be leading there. And right beside them in lane 1 is Brisbane Typhoon, the red team. On the outside is the Typhoon Black. So trying to go with Tiawaka. And then we've got Mackay. But at this stage, you could probably throw a blanket over Typhoon Red and Tiawaka as they come down close to the halfway mark. The Typhoon Black side is trying to go with them. They've upped their rating. Tiawaka's halfway down, halfway to go. So here they come along the foreshore. It's looking like Tiawaka by half a boat length at this stage. Typhoon Red are trying to go with them. Typhoon Black on the other side. They're coming down with 70 metres to go. It's all Tiawaka. So it's Tiawaka. They're going to hold on here. And then you've got the black and the red teams of Typhoon. As they come across the line, that's Tiawaka. And then this will be close. Ooh. I'll let red and black sort that out. Too close to call from up here, but I'm sure they're all over it down below. But Tiawaka takes out first place in the second heat of the Open Small Boat Senior A. So on our way to the start line now is the Senior C Open Small Boat Heat. Our starters in that from lanes 1 to lane 6 are Cairns in lane 1, King in lane 2. Lane 3 we've got Brisbane, lane 4 Tweed, lane 5 Wide Bay Warriors and lane 6 Pummerstone. The Senior C Open Small Boat, they're on their way to the start line.
Yeah, just editing.
I thought you said anything. What did you say? Editing?
Editing,
No.
yeah.
I thought you said editing. So just waiting for these men to get up there to the start line. It's been a great day today. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen when that weather, when we got up this morning and we came to the regatta. I thought we were probably 10 kilometres away from being called off, of wind that is. But we've got there, we've maintained it. The wind started picking up again. Still coming from the southeast. Coming through at around 17 kilometres an hour. So we've got 9 races left to go here. So hopefully we can punch through these pretty quickly. Just looking at these men getting up there now. They're at the top of the start line. A couple of boats are there. We've got about 3 or 4. And good thing is, I think the marshals have also noticed that with this weather, it's starting to close in. And you can probably see it on the screen. A lot of the blue is disappearing. So the marshals are doing the best they can. It looks like they're loading these boats for the next lot after this straight away. So we might see these next 9 races get pushed through very, very quickly, just in case there's storms or whatever is in tail for us this afternoon, this evening up here at Kawana. They can get everything done. We have had a number of the races cancelled. The repecharges were all cancelled. A couple of the juniors were cancelled. So then hopefully tomorrow we get into the sprint races and we have fine weather by the time we wake up tomorrow morning and we get down here at 7 a.m. and the racing begins. Well, just watching now as they come up. So we've got all the teams now up there. So we should only be a couple of minutes away. But like I said, the wind has really picked up again now. It's gusting. Okay, so we've just heard over the radio now. It's just come over that they'd like us all done by 3:30 because the weather is coming in. So no doubt with the action that's happening down behind me, everyone's on the same page. So obviously we've got this weather coming in at a rate of knots. Pardon the pun. But right now, we are on the Senior C Open Small Boat. It's a heat, and these boys are getting themselves set. I know Hando's just jumped off the boat, so he's probably getting dry, so he should be up here with me pretty soon, and we can do these last couple races together. We always love calling them together. That's why we started this channel. And if you want to follow us, we're on Instagram. Also see our page at paddles.com. So that's the number 1 boat from what I can see here. That's the Cairns boat from North Queensland. They're just getting in. They're just swinging around now, trying to dig in, not to let the wind catch them on the side. There we go. They've swung around. They've locked in. So just come through on the radio now.
Heard it again. Tawaka. Get there and see a waka. They're going to come and walk you soon.
Good on them.
They just love passing in.
Close to a start.
For race 48, can we get Gold Coast and Sunny Coast? Can you make grand marshalling? Gold Coast and Sunny Coast. 48. Alright, we've just done the race now, but yeah, can we please get 48 Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast? That's the Prem Open Small Boat. So if you can make your way to marshalling, our Gold Coast teams and Sunshine Coast teams for race number 48. Thank you.
Thanks, Ben. So this is the Senior C Open Small Boat. Race 46 on your program. They are away and they're on their way to us now. So Cairns in lane 1. Lane 2, Kin. Lane 3, Brisbane. Lane 4, Tweed. Lane 5, Wide Bay Warriors. And lane 6 is Pumiston.
or Pumice-Stone? Newcastle?
Newcastle.
I'm Newcastle.
Newcastle Knights. So we're at 46, eh? What do you get, Newcastle?
No, I'm saying about Pumice-Stone.
So we're moving into 46.
So here they come, Ben, looking now down the course. It is looking like lane 2, that would be Kin. They've taken a slight lead over lane 3, which is the Brisbane team. So Kin there in lane 2 is leading Brisbane, and then as we go across from there, we've got Tweed, Wide Bay Warriors and Pumice-Stone. But at this stage, it's all Kin and Brisbane trying to stick with them.
Sorry to be a pain. Can I get one more repeat?
So halfway through, and it is still Kin in lane 2. It's more in the minors at this stage. Have a look on the outside lane. Pumice-Stone, they're really digging in deep, moving some water. So Pumice-Stone on the outside, Kin in lane 2. Going with Pumice-Stone as well is Wide Bay Warriors. But Pumice-Stone have really thrown down the gauntlet here to Kin. You can hear the crowd on the sideline. They know what Pumice-Stone's trying to do here. They're trying to dominate this heat. So Pumice-Stone now taking advantage of the tailwind, taking advantage of their strength. And Pumice-Stone, they've absolutely dominated the back end of this race. And looking here now would be Pumice-Stone, followed by Kin, followed by Wide Bay Warriors. Then in lane 3 would be the Brizzy team and lane 4 Tweed.
Did Wide Bay get second?
But congratulations to Pumice-Stone. That was a great race. The last half of that race was where it was won, and congratulations.
All right, 53 and 55. I haven't got those yet. Is that me or? All right, come on, just in here. You get from the number 51. They were there to you.
You wanted something else, something on the right, sorry.
So that's 46 now.
55, the breast race going ahead? Yes, race 55 will be the same team in the same lanes as race 50, which we cancelled. So just take those as their lanes. Brilliant, thank you.
Red with snap.
So 50, now comes 55.
BT Black. Wollongong. DAGC. Mavs. NBT. We have 3 NBT teams. Well done. All right, we have our showcase. This is our showcase race coming up. 47, 2 teams in this race. Typhoon and Coomera. Let's see how they go. This is our Prem Open. These will be our fastest 2 teams of the day. This is the one to watch, our grand final showcase. This is the one. Coomera and Typhoon, 2 votes in this race. They should be fast. They should be loud. Hop down and support your teams. Coomera and Typhoon, let's watch this and see them go. This is the big one. This is the big grand final showcase.
The big grand final coming up. The showcase.
Coomera and Typhoon.
Coomera and Typhoon.
He's out there somewhere.
We're going to see some pace here. This is the Formula
These are
1.
the fast ones. These boys will be loud.
So Coomera and Brisbane Typhoon.
Do we have race 51 for me to call?
Simon Strata, we are clear to go for the snake race.
Here we go.
Sorry, race 51. Do you want to know who's in it, over?
Here we go. Race 47, the big one, the grand final, Premier Standard Open Boat. Coomera in 3 and Brisbane Typhoon in 4.
I tell you what, this is something that we really look forward to, big 720 boat races, but they're off and it's 2.
Mackay, 770, Gold Coast, Manly, Maroochy, Bundy, Cairns.
They are off, Nick, and they're on their way towards us now. That's 50 metres down. These guys have got a tailwind as well, so you're going to see some very fast times between these two teams of Coomera and Brisbane Typhoon.
Oh, and Coomera have got away to an absolute blistering start there. Lanes 3, 4, 5 and 6 we can't see because there's only 2 in the middle, but it's Coomera and Typhoon. They're going to battle this one out. This is the big race. It's
This
the
is the one.
Premier 20s.
Here's the race. This is
There's
it.
some big bow water coming off the top there.
Coomera and Typhoon. We'll see how they go. Here we go. Coomera, Typhoon. This is the one. This is the showcase. We'll see how they go. They're both fast teams. They're both competitive as you can see them on the sideline cheering them on.
That's it. I think Coomera's got a slight ledge as they're coming up to about 230. There's the big gust of wind. Coomera's just started to pick up. They're sitting up. They've got a good chug. So have Typhoon. They're about to hit these buoys, boys, whatever you want to call them. Coomera's got there first. Typhoon are going to come at them. Big cheers from Coomera on the outside. This is the 500 Open Men's. This is the penultimate. This is the big race of the day. It's on fire.
It is for sure. Neck and neck. This will be a fast race. I'm looking forward to seeing the times for this race.
That's it. So they've come out. It's about 100 to go. They start to get the 50. Both crews are going to start to get the picking up. They picked up their pace. So have Coomera. Coomera have responded. So have Typhoon. This is going to be an absolute cracker. Coomera are just getting. Typhoon start to pick their up. I tell you what, it's better than the Melbourne Cup. Here come Coomera. Coomera are just ahead. Typhoon going back at them. Coomera responding. Coomera, Typhoon. This is going to be the absolute close race. Coomera start to finish. Typhoon are going to kick. It's a Dragon's Head for Coomera. And Coomera's got it. Coomera got it by Dragon's Head. Beautiful racing. Great to see there. Oh, I love calling stuff like that.
That was awesome.
Great job, Coomera. Beautiful call, Hando. Beautiful call.
Wow. Bite your lip and taste the blood. There is victory for Coomera.
I did contemplate using the black one.
That was awesome.
What fantastic racing. It did not miss a beat and it delivered in spades. Coomera by a nostril. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't have everybody. For the Prems. Really?
We need to update
This is the race secretary. I have the progressions for race 53.
Yeah. Where did they draw this stuff? Shocker to draw.
Are you there, Marshall? Yes, go ahead, I have it. Copy. Lane 1, Cairns. Lane 2, BRD. Lane 3, Kid. Lane 4, Hummerstone. Lane 5, White Bay. Lane 6, Tweed.
Tweed. That's 53. Alright, if we can please have our race 51. We've cancelled race 50, but never fear, the Pinkies will be racing on race 55. Race 51, if we can please have this, the Senior B Open Small Boat Finals. If you can make your way to Marshalling, please. Race 51, Mackay, 1770, Gold Coast, Manly, Maroochy, Bundy and Cairns. That is Mackay, 1770, Gold Coast, Manly, Maroochy, Bundy and Cairns for race 51. If you can make your way to Marshalling, please. Then we have scrapped race 52. Race 53 is our Senior C Open Small Boat Finals. We have Cairns, BRD, Ken Dragons, Hummerstone, White Bay and Tweed. So if you can make your way as well to Marshalling race 53, Cairns, BRD, Ken Dragons, Hummerstone, White Bay and Tweed. Thank you very much.
Can you ask if what the progression for 54?
No, 54 is Cairns. 55 is the same as 50. So if you just copy 50 to 54.
And
then
so do we have
then 56 I've got.
small boat? Not yet.
No, don't wait. And that's it.
This would be one to call.
That was great.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's a shame doing two teams. I'm surprised Talk didn't get in there. Talk usually got. Like, I know no one wants to go against Typhoon and Coomera.
Sunny Coast type, they could pick both
This is one board in the spot. So
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right.
So just waiting these next teams to jump in the boat, which they're just doing. So down at the marshalling area.
After that fantastic race, and now everyone's got their breath back, we're looking at the Premier Open Small Boat, heat number 1. We've got Sonics, Sunny Coast, North Queensland Phoenix, and the Gold Coast. Let's just start this for the Premier Open Small Boat, heat 1. Sonics, Sunny Coast, North Queensland Phoenix, and Gold Coast.
So where did you do most of your, oh, you're talking. Where did most of your advertising? Like Facebook? Where do they come in? Where do you get the messages?
25 years being on Gold Coast.
But you don't put any money to ads at all, it's just all. Yes. I'll give anyway, you don't need to.
I'll let people know.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm fully booked now.
Okay, this is safety boat.
That's good to know.
We're kind of 4 weeks in advance. We're all over the side.
And what do you use for schedule? What's the app you use?
Okay, we do have some
Service mate? Yeah, that's what I was going to get to.
the boys are coming.
Do they can send their photos before and after through it? Yeah, cool. That's easy as.
But we've got to get
And you can schedule in from there.
our red, orange boys we use for
Yeah,
the
and that's good to do.
2 kilometre turn. We've got to get them up out of the road.
That's at 9:30 before
Okay, just to make sure.
So I would suggest either just the one of the boys have got a very substantial rope on it.
All zero?
Get hold of that rope on the bottom of the hook. Pull the thing right up and then unclip it. It should be just onto the
Yeah,
actual.
because I was looking at that, I was looking at the Notion AI to auto schedule as well, just to try to help out. Because I don't want to be spending too much time building a schedule until it's fucking
Announcer coming please.
right, automate my schedule.
Boys, picked up.
Hello!
Could you please call up Sarah from that last stage Premier race, Luna and Typhoon? Over.
Can we please get the 2 steerers for that last race, Cooper and Typhoon, the 2 steerers, if you can just head to the tower, just the officials want to have a brief word. Steerers from Typhoon and Cooper, can you make your way out there, please? Yeah, okay. Well, that's the sort of place I want to get to, so that's what I'm for. I'm trying to get to your sort of level with these guys, get a few contractors.
It's in our guys. Like you guys, Alex, yeah, he's been in full action for 4 years. So he now looks like this morning. He's on site at Sydney and making sure this can't start work because the 2 o'clock is that. I know there's a couple of minutes that he can just run along the way. They did a few phone calls this morning, but because I'll make the big calls.
Yeah, they did most of it. That's what I'm trying, if I stick to the not the tradie level stuff, more the dump runs and the furniture moves, carpet cleaning, and that's it's not hard. Yeah, that's it, yeah, kids, completely. Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
They don't really need skilled labourers either, like skilled guys, like just,
Get rid of the ones who have got mouse, think the business one.
yeah,
Because they'll be on board because they get to solve.
I think that's option. Yeah. No, these guys are pretty, I've worked with them for a while and they're in that employee mentality, but they're not able to, they want to do their own stuff, but they just haven't got the smarts to do it.
It's like doing this, you get to a certain level and it's just all too late.
That's it.
I'm just frustrated.
Yeah, yeah, that's it, yeah. No, I've got guys that have been wanting to for a long time, they just won't do it, but I've already been doing something. Yeah, it was the first time work too, you can just keep going. That's it. Some of them want to just jump on as employees, like, the risk, I don't want to have them in that.
Just get a bit of pressure.
Yeah, just have maybe a do it themselves.
Same things.
Yeah, contracted with everything. How does it work though? If you get in regular hours as an hourly contract, don't they call as
You
employees?
can get a document and you can get them to sign up to
I'm not an employee. What lawyer did you get drived up the subby? Was it good one? Not too expensive?
Gold Coast, it's just good.
Not much, yeah. So make sure I get that all right, written up properly.
But you know, generally everyone, they're good. Especially if they get work.
Yeah, they get money, they're happy, yeah.
So the starters of this next race have just now got to the top of the track. Just waiting on two boats to turn in, but the rest of them are all there.
Don't think so.
Maybe 5 years ago, right?
Oh.
30, mate.
No, 2016 when I swept the world title, Friends,
Yeah.
and when I was 82 kilos, and my wife thought I was at a
So
concentration
up at the
camp.
start line here, we've got the Premier Open Small Boat Heat 1, Sonic in lane 2, Sunny Coast in lane 3, North Queensland Phoenix in 4, and Gold Coast in 5. So all the boys now are up the top of the track there, just getting into position.
Sunny Coast. Phoenix doesn't go.
Looks like they're moving across. Hando's joined us back in the commentary box. I think all his duties are over. All your duties over today?
That's right, I was waiting for another donut.
He's done. He's heading down for another donut.
Tell you what, we're going to get the couch in the national titles, and maybe us three can be on the couch.
The couch is top,
Our
yeah,
own
right.
panel's ready to have the media tent there.
I'll be happy with that.
So that's what we're thinking. Getting the couch and we can just have the chat and the debrief
Yeah.
after each regatta.
We've got our own tent. It's all,
Nick can have a bowl of donuts.
Yeah, but no aircon.
But we're only moments away from a start here. Just looking at North Queensland Phoenix and the Gold Coast get themselves into position.
How's the marshalling review? Good? Everything ready to go?
Ready to go.
So 7 races left on the program this afternoon. They're hoping for 7 races, Nick, and they're hoping for a 3:30 finish before the weather turns again.
6, 7. Look at that.
So 7 races to go.
2:20. 2 hours for 7 races. I don't think we can do that.
No, they'll wait to be closed by 3:30. How that happens, that's like we'll be
Well, that's right.
We'll be on the Bundies with the Bundabergs.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Okay, we're in the starters' hands here.
And we're on the way.
Yes, Typhoon past the tower. G'day, Typhoon.
Race 48.
Amen, kia ora.
Here we go.
Waikikamuka.
Sonics in lane 2. Sunny Coast in 3. The North Queensland Phoenix and Gold Coast in lane 5. Yeah, what's the plural of Phoenix? What do you reckon? What's the plural of Phoenix? North Queensland Phoenixes.
Ooh, the North Queensland Phoenix. I hope there's not an asset company down there with a phoenix, but yeah, it's a bird. It's a phoenix.
It is a bird, yes.
The Flying Phoenix.
The Flying Phoenix. Was that the Sonics, Sunny Coast, Phoenix and Gold Coast?
And it's great being to see the Sonics out there. Martin's doing a fabulous job with them.
There's the
There goes
Phoenix.
Te Waka past the screen. G'day, Te Waka.
Thank you for those nice comments. We've actually got the new we've got the new tripod here where I can actually come across to the finish line.
Sunny Coast and Gold
So,
Coast Farslow.
thank
Sunny
you
Coast
very
3,
much.
Gold Coast Farslow.
So Sunny Coast in 3, maintaining a good battle with the Gold Coast out them. Sunny Coast in these conditions, they've got their home ground. They know that every level
Dumbledore's
of this
thing, a
race course. And Sunny Coast are
was
coming
a
up
Phoenix, wasn't it?
to the 200 metre mark. Just
Bit of a deep,
controlling the
nerdy
race.
cut there.
Over Gold Coast out wide, and inside of them then is
The Phoenix,
the Phoenix.
right in the middle.
The
Phoenix,
rise of the Phoenix.
Gold Coast, Phoenix, Sunny Coast and Sonics. We have Kumara passing us here and BRD.
Big Jaden, give us a wave. G'day, Kumara. And BRD.
They had a nice swim earlier.
They did, but back to racing, and it is Sunny Coast maintaining. Gold Coast trying to chase them down. Phoenix inside of them, and the Sonics doing very respectably back, but it is Sunshine Coast. We're going to finish, look for a fast finishing, Gold Coast.
Yeah, really
But at
quick
the moment,
On the outside there.
They might be able to.
John
push
Matthews
really hard.
maintaining a great race. Sorry there, Ben, go for it.
Yeah, they're doing really well. Gold Coast, they might be able to push and get it in the last 100 metres or 50 metres, but we'll see how they go. It's all about how hard they push right now. Sunny Coast in the lead though, for sure. Very good though. Gold Coast is pulling up there. Very strong, just not enough. Sunny Coast. They will get it.
So Sunny Coast there.
Gold
So-
Coast. Phoenix is right behind them.
A big cheer for the Sonics, please, everybody. Big cheer for the Sonics.
Sunny
everyone.
Coast taking
These
first
young
place
future paddlers.
Then the
these
Gold Coast in
passionate
2.
Queenslanders.
with Phoenix in 3.
We have it.
That is, it is go live as we pan across. There's Doug, there's Ben,
Hey.
there's Kat. And I tell you what, we're paddles ready and we're giving this to you live via satellite.
Live by satellite, that's right.
Kat's going to get a Starlink
The friends come by.
all linked up.
4 teams in this race.
Powerful Sunny Coast there.
Then we're skipping races.
Led by Mr. Matthews. Great Dynamo family that. Deb, John.
We've just found Nick's Donuts.
Can we please get
We've just found Nick's Donuts.
Bundaberg? Can you please make your way up to Marshalling for race 51? Bundaberg, you are in lane 6. We're going to head straight into lane 6, please. Bundaberg, race 51. There you go. Show us
So, someone's just asked if we can show what we're doing. Here's Benny.
Hello, how you doing?
There's Ben. There's Hando. And look, there's the boss. That's Kat. There's the boss. Oh, here comes our sound guy and audio, Pete. Hey, Pete from Loud Sound. The only thing loud today are those shorts.
We'll give you one of the pump shirts.
So there we go. There's the team. And there's me.
Mind you, you always look smart.
I
So
always try. I try my best.
hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight of what we're doing up here. It's definitely not Channel 7 and it's definitely not Channel 9, but I'd like to think we're better than the ABC.
You've heard of Sky Sports. Where's Sky Sports?
Just a couple of gibberers just having a go, as Fatty used to say. So let's get on to this next race. Nick, what do we got coming up?
It is
We'll just more they can all sing along with.
is it 53. Oh, dancing one.
So we're now loading race 51, so I'm ready to run here.
So wherever you are around the world, we've got people in Canada watching.
Charles Bernard, would you please get your urgent report to Bundaberg to come to Marshalling, over.
If you hear it on John over the UAE, got a few paddles ready, crossbow paddles.
Team Bundaberg, Team Bundaberg, this is a call out. You are required in marshalling, please. Team Bundaberg.
Great yesterday to have Loretta Lewis here and all the dignitaries from the IDBF. So looking forward coming up Club Crew World Championship. Any of these crews are going to go over there. Club Crew World Championships over in Taiwan. We will be there commentating in Taiwan. So in other worlds, travelled from Brandenburg, Germany was our last trip in the world. But yeah, Taiwan will be fantastic.
Bunny making their way. I haven't seen them.
And I'll push it back
Can't see
to
Bunny.
you, Asta.
We've just been advised the Bundaberg team has left the building. Over.
Right, they've scratched. Alright, thank you for letting us know. Are we keeping cans in 7?
Yes, we're loading.
Okay, so up next now we've got race 49. That's the Premier Open Small Boat in 2.
Woohoo!
In lane 2 we've got Brisbane Typhoon in 3, Kawaka in lane 4, and Coomera in 5.
So where's the comment? How do you see the comment? They just pop up there. BRD. Yeah, Typhoon there. To the rock.
Up here.
Yeah, they're in the end.
They're up there.
Yeah. You miss it. Why is
So
I hear the drumming?
right there at the start line.
Mix.
No, I could have been open small boat.
So what's the time?
This is the last race. This is the last heat. There's 2 heats. This is heat 2. Alrighty, this is our second heat.
So we're under the starters orders now. This is Heat 2 Premier Open Small Boat.
Typhoon, Tawaka, and Coomera. So that's our 4 teams for the heats. So the fastest teams from the last heat of this heat will be our final race of the day. So BRD's on the closest to us with the yellow hats on. Typhoon in 3, Tawaka in 4, and Coomera on the far side in lane 5. So this is our Prem Open Small Boat second heat, scheduled for 3 o'clock. What are we time-wise?
And it is Chinese Dentist. It's 2:30.
It is 2:30.
2:30. Half an hour ahead of schedule, that's all we went on.
We are half an hour ahead of schedule
Look at
here.
us three. We're all over it. This microphone, it's 3 on 3. I tell you what, man.
We're doing great, this is awesome. BRD, they're all pretty level.
Getting close to a
BRD,
couple of
Typhoon,
beers.
Tawaka, and Coomera.
Here they come. They're on their way, boys.
Making their way down here now. 5 more races to go today. We're aiming to finish by 3:30. Before, if possible, we only have 5 races left. We should be able to smash it out.
That's it. As they come up, you could almost throw a blanket. So closest to us, and inside of them, they're coming up to the 200-metre mark. It could be Te Waka again and Typhoon going for a bit of a battle.
Yeah, it's close between both of them. We'll see as they get closer. Tawaka always does a really good job of pushing it to the last 50 metres, so we'll see how they go.
Te Waka are doing very, very well here. Gold Coast coming through. Typhoon as well, but Te Waka have got this one doing well. Here comes Typhoon. And outside is...
All right, here we go. Tawaka definitely looking like they're in the lead with Typhoon just behind them. Coomera on the far side, but Tawaka, look at that.
Hoorah! Te Waka!
As we've got the live stream on here as well, we're showing everybody. 28 viewers at the moment. Great to see. Tawaka in 4, very strong. Coomera
Great
in
race for
5.
Te Waka.
Coomera and Typhoon, they'll be fighting for second place. We'll see who gets it. Typhoon putting a strong fight. Coomera in the lead though, and they might be able to get it over to Typhoon. So we've got Tawaka, Coomera, Typhoon, then BRD. So fastest team from this heat and last heat will be our final race of the day, the grand final.
White flags are up.
Everything's all good for that race.
Everything is all good.
So we're skipping race 50, moving into 51. We've got our teams making their way down now. We have 6 boats in this race. Mackay 1770, Gold Coast, Mackay, Marucci and Cairns.
There's the mighty Marucci Sea Serpents going past. Hello, Marucci. Marucci Sea Serpents.
Nice call, fellas. Nice call. Alrighty. Let's get back into it.
That's Mackay. Stingers going past. G'day, Mackay. And again, Barry, give us a wave. I call him the super dentist.
Can you go back to that?
Yeah. What do you want in between? Maybe?
Gold Coast racing all around the world, as many of these crews do. And there's Manly.
Alrighty, so 4 out. CBC Open Small Boat Finals.
Is that Manly? Who's this last one?
Manly. It is? Yeah. Yeah. Cream.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's Manly. Alrighty, so CDC Open Small Boat Finals, race 53, if we can get you to marshalling please. Cairns, BRD, Ken Dragons, the Pumice-Stone, Wide Bay, and Tweed. The CDC Open Small Boat Finals, Cairns, BRD, Ken, Pumice-Stone, Wide Bay, and Tweed. We need you to marshalling for race 53. As we are skipping race 52, we're jumping straight to 53. And then we will have our Pinkies race, 55. So all of our Pinkies. If you can make your way down to marshalling, please. All Pinky teams for race 55. If you can start getting ready and make your way to marshalling. We'll have you up soon. Calling all Pinkies.
I'll do 2 more and then I'll just get put into medals and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe 52. No, 51. Yeah.
Okay, so on at home there on the YouTube, we are now up to race number 51. That is the Senior B Open Small Boat Final. Mackay in lane 1, lane 2 1770, lane 3 Goldie, lane 4 Manly, lane 5 Marucci Sea Serpents, and lane 7 is Cairns. Bundy have pulled out, they have left the building, so lane 6 is free. So that is your starting for Senior B Open Small Final. Race 51 on your program.
Something can come up like a balloon.
Yeah.
You know, like a
Device and stuff.
yeah.
This is heavy enough, but the one I was using was like a lighter one. Just the condition
Oh, you guys are going to have some great shots. Shady said he was just going to put together 2 or 3 big shots for the weekend or a day.
Yeah.
So you're all from the Coomera. Yeah, you all know Jade.
We just went today. It's Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, I just see it.
Yeah, but
Is it Catherine or
It's Kathleen, but.
Kathleen?
It's Carolina.
Catalina Wine Mixer.
Yeah.
It's from Step Brothers.
Oh, that's so good.
So all 6 teams are now on the water, heading up towards the start line.
I had it since high school and I just haven't.
But if you could get a shot for the type of the village, just from my sponsor, there's a village camp
Oh, okay.
just there on the type of get
Yep.
a shot of that for me.
Oh, have you got any through teams?
As in like a PB? It was just too windy, but I can give some cracks now.
Yeah.
I'll do this, and then I'll go a small
So Dougie,
PB.
What race are we on?
Nick, we are on race 51.
So, which is
The Senior B Open Small Boat. It's the final. It's at the bottom of your page, at the second last page there.
no. Which one? So this is.
Hey, Steve. I'll have it. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So this one is
Kind of like
sort of.
I'll get these and I'll watch it to the table and get some celebration.
So definitely got the tunes pumping down here on the foreshore now.
Yeah.
A little bit of choir boys run to Paradise.
Why not? Bring the volume up. Why not?
Doing a sound check piece, just making sure that I'm alive and I'm coming through loud and
See,
clear.
So Pete, the best thing would be now, when our next one I reckon, we should be able to, like at the lowing, I'd talk over it, the music's still going, and you can hear my voice.
Yeah, I'll stay up here for the moment because I think these are the last races.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be DJ for the moment regardless.
Oh, nice.
So paddlers are now making their way across to the top of the start line. If we have a look and we go from left to right, Nick, we've got Cairns, MSS, Manly, Gold Coast 1770 and Mackay.
That's it. Everyone to come down for these last finals. You can run for Paradise, jump for Paradise. Got the Pumice-Stone people down below. Hello, Pumice-Stone. The Passage Warriors. I almost
So all
lost
the
Friday
starters.
after a typhoon. It's all back there, the Pumice-Stone Passage.
So starters now up there. Not quite in the starters' hands yet, Nick, but the last boat's just arrived.
That's right, this is the senior.
This is a final, Nico. This is the Senior B Open Small Boat.
Senior B Open Small Boat. We're going to run through those crews.
Starting in lane 1, we've got Mackay.
Mackay.
Lane 1 in our next race, which is the Senior B Open Small Boat, we've got Mackay 1770, Gold Coast, Manly, MSS. Lane 6 is free, and then we've got Cairns in lane 7. That is your start list for the Senior B Open Small Boat Final.
So, Pumice-Stone and not Bundy. Or Bundy are out. So we got, just go again, 17 B.
Mackay 1770, Gold Coast,
Mackay 1770, Gold Coast,
Manly, Marucci, and Cairns on the outside. So that's our start list. Everyone's ready here.
That's it.
Okay, so
It's Paradise all right here at the Sunshine Coast, Kawana. 2026 state titles, Dragon Boat Queensland. And we're running for Paradise as we're on the starters' orders. Everyone come down to the foreshore. Let's cheer these teams on. Let me hear a big cheer from everybody.
maybe not.
Maybe not.
So that's Cairns just getting into line there on the outside line.
Manly looking very manly
In their green singlets.
in their green singlets. Wouldn't it be great, the Olympics, if it's down at Manly, they're thinking of doing a big rowing facility there, which would be fantastic for Dragon Boat. I know the Queensland Committee have always put their great support behind that. It'd be amazing if we had a facility in the local Brisbane area, in the Moreton Bay region. So this is Mackay 1, 17-72, Gold Coast in 3, Manly in 4, Maroochy Sea Serpents in 5. We've got a gap in 6, and Cairns just manoeuvring for position, Doug.
Okay, we're in the starter's hands now. Okay, we're underway now. So underway here with the Senior B Open Small Boat Final. Let's run through them, Nick. In lane 1, we've got Mackay. In lane 2, 1770. In lane 3, Gold Coast. In lane 4, Manly. In lane 5, Maroochy. And in lane 7, Cairns. They're on their way and they're 50 down.
I tell you what, this is Paddles Ready coming to you live. And this is the final, as you said. They've gone through their thing. Manly have taken off quite well in those hats. Outside of them is the Gold Coast. Maroochy Sea Serpents well. Inside of them is Mackay, and out wide all the way is Cairns. But it's in the middle. It looks like Gold Coast taking off quite well in 3. Outside of them in the green is Manly, and also Maroochy Sea Serpents just falling a bit blank, and Cairns coming up there. Doug.
Thanks, Nick. It looks like Gold Coast. They're forming an arrow formation with Gold Coast there is 1770 on their right and Manly on their left. So Gold Coast there, they've come out very, very quickly, and they're long and strong as they come down to the halfway mark. And at this stage, it is all Gold Coast.
That's it, but do not discount Manly. They are a powerful team, so they're about to hit 200 metres up. They've got their hit and glide. Their sweep's just gone, come on. The drummer's done the same thing. 200 to go with this last meeting to go. But it is Barry and the Gold Coast heading it up with Manly on the outside. Falling on the inside here is Mackay, 1770 in 2. Out wide is Maroochy Sea Serpents and Cairns just on the outside. Manly's just started to say, let's get this rating up. Are Gold Coast going to respond, Doug?
Not too sure, Nick, but Manly, definitely the bow of their boat has come out of the water a lot higher than what Gold Coast has. Manly has come across here and just said, listen, we've got a point to prove here. This is a final, and they've taken it right up to Gold Coast, and I would say they've come past Gold Coast as they come down to the line for the final 50 metres.
That's it, Manly have got. Can Gold Coast respond? But Manly start to pick up the rating as well. It's almost like the last big race. Gold Coast are going up them. Here come Manly in the white hats, coming down the outside again, but it's got to be Manly. Gold Coast going for a moment. Manly's going to get there through the ripples of the water and the glistening signs of the Gold Coast, and coming in 2. 1770 are going to be in 3rd, but it is Manly. Out wide we've got Maroochy Sea Serpents, Cairns, and also Mackay coming in on the inside. That's the final. That's what we love to see. Doug, woo!
Wow, Manly takes the gold. Gold Coast to silver. 1770 in lane 2 take the bronze. Great racing by Manly. Gold Coast had it all the way to the halfway mark, and then Manly decided, let's win this gold. It's ours, and Manly has gone straight past them. Congratulations to the Manly boys.
Big round of applause for all those teams, please. Woo! Come on, Palestine, give me a big woo! Woo! We have the all clear. Okay, going past here, Doug. We've got a good-looking Mr. Sprott here in Tweed, I think. G'day, Tweed. The Sprott family we love. Brisbane River players going through. We've got the update list. Let's jump it up. What's that? Something good. Big play. It's really like a lot.
Alrighty. So making our way up now. We move to race 53.
And we've got the stadium guys here. How's it been going out there?
Great, mate, great. Couldn't be any better.
Always fun at the Sunny Coast Stadium, looking after us all the time. No, we love the Sunny Coast Stadium. Great stuff in the 2026 titles.
Just get the markings down.
Yep.
Yep, that'd be great, thanks. And the other thing,
Yep.
this is, that's what we're trying to do. This is shopping or something. We're going to close. That's been right. Yeah, I want to close next talk, but are they ahead of the program?
Yeah.
I was still on base race for 3:30. 3:30?
We're done.
Okay.
No, 2 more races.
2, 3 more. I want to close the tournament so they can stay probably at 4:15. Yeah, so.
Just remember, we'll be closing the tournaments at 4:15, so if you need to rush off, we've still got a few Portaloos, but thank you for the Sunshine Coast Stadium. We love working with you up here.
Alrighty, and also a message from the stadium as well, guys. Do not forget to take your fence down again tonight. It was fantastic. So we have been asked if we can take the fence down again tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, Tara.
Too far to come here.
Will you?
Thanks, gents.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unsure yet, we can only see 5 votes at this stage. So it could be 22.
Okay, so next on the program.
We only have 5 votes.
So you're up to start, 5 votes.
So who's cancelled?
I vote no. Copy.
Who's cancelled?
Possibly vote 7 or immediate race 5.
I saw Tweedy go past the tower.
Hands.
Copy.
So it's 6 in the race.
She's saying 5.
Announcement as well, just confirming 1 is Cairns, 2 Yardley, 3 King, 4 Mustang, 5 White, 6 Tweed, and the other 7 is Copy, that's 6. Thank you. Cairns in 1.
There's lane 1 down here loaded. Just hold, hang on.
Copy.
Are we looking like this?
So just a little bit of a.
Just a bit of a hold up with
Bit of a hold
things,
up,
Cairns
roughly.
coming in 1. Is that Cairns loading up in 1 down there? Put your hand up, Cairns. Is it?
Yeah, copy.
You vote no in Cairns, is that you? Put your hand up.
Votes up there, the actual vote numbers, are they green?
No? It is. Okay. Okay, yep. We'll wait for Cairns to come in.
Green on black. Right, black.
Copy, Janelle, that is. Cairns coming up.
He's just, they're backing out now, they come up to you.
Thank you, got it, copy.
Okay, we're just going to have a bit of anxious moments here because we're waiting for Cairns.
Cairns just made one.
We're going to wait for Cairns to come up now. They're just loading their boat. So all the other boats are just going to have to hold it there for a second while Cairns come up. Cairns have come a long way, so the mates will make them wait a little bit longer. No problem, Cairns.
sure if they were a local team, they probably would have got
Again, we'd like to thank
but they've come a long way.
Loud Sound for this. Cat, Darrow, Lens, Trent for the Magical Drone, Jacob with his Kumra,
That's where I'm from.
Sweet Tunes, Kyle up there in Fire on Fire Pie. We've got Taylor and Haley. Obviously, Gluten-Free Donuts and Miss Coco is up there, and also the coffee. Let me get that card.
Coming to the shop now. There goes Cairns, they're on their way up to the start line. They'll be starting in lane 1 today.
Colorado Coffee. That's what it was, David. Colorado Coffee.
Boats coming up, but it's very, just from my point of view, it's very unbalanced and very right heavy. Just keep an eye on them. Over. Copy that.
They sure are. That Cairns boat is looking very bright.
Okay, Cairns. See if you can sort out that little bit of balancing while you get up there.
Tower to safety boat. Tower to safety boat again.
Cairns boat looking very, very right heavy there. In these conditions, you never know what can happen.
So I'm just wondering if you do us another little favour, and when you're coming down, if you want to follow these down, pick up the 5 red boys down here at the finish line too. Then they're all off the water for tomorrow. We're ahead of the game, mate.
So this is the Premier CBC Open Small Boat Final. Let me hear if we can hear you. We've got Cairns in 1. BRD in 2, Kim in 3. Pumstone, can we hear you in 4? Oh, there's a bit of pummies. And the Stone. Wide Bay in 5. And Tweed. Oh, the Sprott family. Here we go.
And the dog.
And we've got the Typhoon team. Can we hear you down there? Woo! Get out of the water, Skippy. There's sharks in there. Just watch out for the gators. Glad that you're rocking the tunes on this Saturday afternoon. This is Paddles Ready Live. I'm Nick Hendo, and with Dougie. Oh, fantastic looking at all these towns. You've got Corona, Tawaka, Sunny Coast, Sunshine Coast, dominant in those last races, which is fantastic to see. And that big race, it was Typhoon and Kumra, and they were battling in the Premier Open, and that was just an unbelievable race with Kumra getting a great finish over Typhoon. So always great to see those Premier Open races.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, boys.
And we've got Ben is back.
Ben is back.
Ben's would have got some more food, definitely.
Nah, there's no proof of that.
Yeah, the mighty Mexican taco. They look after me.
I needed a little snack to keep you going.
Announcer to the tower, have we got any open small boat senior A teams?
Perfect timing.
Getting back.
Nah, they're not going to bake an egg wrap.
And also Premier Open small boat team this week.
All right, so we have our pickies making their way out, race 55. This is our picky race. They're on, they're on the, getting loaded up now. Race 53 finals are out there now. It's the CBC Open Small Boat. Our pickies are next.
Thank you.
So Cairns has just arrived now at the gates. They're up there and they'll slip into lane 1.
And we're only moments away from the start now.
Look at that for a wrap.
There you go. Benny's got his bacon and egg wrap.
Yeesh, look at that.
It's probably about 9 hours behind for
So thank you very much for joining us there.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Race 53, on the raid. Cairns in 1, BRD in 2, Kin Dragons in 3, Pumstone in 4, White Bay, and then Tweed on the far side. Kin Dragons are our fastest, Pumstone with our second fastest, so lanes 3 and 4. They are the ones to watch. We can see Pumstone doing a really good job there with Kin Dragons right next to them. So it's between those top three, we got Kin, Palmerstone, and then Wide Bay as well. We've got Wide Bay there. Wide Bay, Palmerstone and Kin are at 3 and 2 watch.
That's it. Wide Bay are coming out, and I tell you what, Palmerstone are starting to come back into them, but don't discount the Wide Bay or Kin. Kin are in the centre in 3. Cans dropped off. 1770. BRD are flying as well. Kin's just there, but I tell you what, in 4 it looks like Palmerstone. Palmerstone has started to go, but Wide Bay have started to respond. Palmerstone pick up the rating. Here comes Kin. Out wide is Tweed falling back. Wide Bay have started to really take it. Can Palmerstone go? Kin are coming as well. It's Wide Bay for me. Kin can't get them. Wide Bay, it's going to be Wide Bay. Wide Bay, Palmerstone, Kin, BRD.
Great to see the support on the side.
Mavericks, not Mavericks. Tweed out wide. And a big round of applause for Cans, please. Let's get all your cheers for Cans and coming across. That was a great final.
Great job.
Great
That
race.
was awesome.
Great
Great
race.
work there.
Great to see the
Super seeing that.
support on the side as well. Great job.
Oh,
Awesome to
I
hear
tell
all
you
the
what,
cheers.
Jacob, wasn't it great seeing those two big senior, the Prem men boat? That was amazing.
That's Cairns finishing the line. Now we've got the breast cancer survivors. Sorry about that little interruption. I think Ben's showing his rap. Something happened after with the rap. But anyway, we got that final. Thank God it came back on and it resumed playing. So sorry, but these things just happen.
Did your mum, is your mum in New Zealand or is she, how was that there? Oh, we're seeing the teams jingle around. We love seeing it. Let's get jiggy with it.
Yesterday was for because there was no
Hey,
Right.
So, up next.
Piggies. Piggy thing.
Up next, as the breast cancer women's small boat was talking to Marie. A lot of these clubs are going across to France for the world titles. So we have MBT, Miss Abitibi in 1, Redcliffe Snapdragons in 2, Miss Abitibi Black in 3, Woolham in 4, Dragons Abreast in 5, Mavericks in 6, and the other Miss Abitibi team in 7. As we heard that lovely Miss Abitibi song down below from one of the crew members. So this is race 55. It is the breast cancer women's small. They are fighting it out for this race. They fought before, and it's great to see these women's crews out on the course and coming all around the world. Especially in France, they've got 4,000 athletes embarking on France. Just talking about there for Murray, head of the breast cancer world. We saw her over in Dragonberg, and there's Dragonberg in Germany, but there's 4,000 athletes for the cancer breast survivors embarking on France. It's it's almost I was going to say almost like World War II. It's not, it's almost World War III. There goes Miss Abitibi in 7. G'day, Miss Abitibi. And then after that, we have the small boat Senior A. Typhoon Red in 1, Coomera in 2, Te Waka in 3, Sunshine Coast in 4, the home ground advantage, Redcliffe in 5, and Typhoon Black in 6.
57, you've got that ready. You're ready.
57, Sunny Coast, Typhoon, Te Waka, Coomera, VRD, and Gold Coast. Good night. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! How do we turn that up?
I don't know if you can. Well, I can. I don't know where it is with anything.
Let's go.
You're getting yourself in trouble.
Let's go, Typhoon. Let's go, Currumbin. Let's go, Tewaka. And Kura. Gold Coast Dragons.
Sorry.
This is good. Give us a 3 second delay, you can talk over it.
Yeah. Ignore that. Sorry about that.
Here we go.
Just eating after a beer.
Come in, Kura. Hello, Annie.
I never used to get a burp.
Go, Annie.
And then I started taking probiotics every day for a year.
Woo!
And then I could finally do it. Took that long though. My gut health was shit.
Starting to fire up. That's awesome. You see big things change.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You'd like to hear it it's over or?
Yeah, it was the mighty power of the showing the rap that the phone got jealous and then ran out of battery. Thanks everybody, 23 viewers. Woohoo! We're all having fun. 3 more races to go. And then we are doing a little presentation downstairs and then going home. Woohoo!
Good to see the boat handlers, officials. Fantastic.
We're just doing the presentations for the last few races.
There will be more toilets coming tomorrow because we're not permitted to use the stadium toilets because they have a ban for some sort of plaything music festival.
What's this song?
So our final race of the day, 57,
2 more.
is Sunshine Coast, Typhoon, Tawaka, Coomera, BRD and Gold Coast. I believe most of them are already at the Martial Intent. But that was our last race. Sunny Coast, Typhoon, Tawaka, Coomera, BRD and Gold Coast for our final race, 57. This is the Pinkies race now, they're just getting ready for 56. We'll be loading in the boats very soon. It's been a great day, they're 500 metres so far. We've
That's
enjoyed it.
right, Ben. It has been indeed. Get over here and talk to the viewers.
We looks like a bit of rain maybe might come this afternoon. We can see a bit of cloud cover coming back. It didn't say it was going to rain, but you can never trust the Queensland forecast.
They call it a bomb. Bureau of mistakes? I do not know. It's rainy, it's windy, it's shiny. That's all you get here. G'day, Redcliffe down there.
We just were informed as well, since we're not able to access the stadium tomorrow, we'll be having some more Portaloos tomorrow. We want to make sure we have enough for tomorrow, since we'll just be using the Portaloos. No Sunshine Coast Stadium toilets available tomorrow. Apparently there's a music event tomorrow, but the tickets are pre-purchased, so we don't get to jump over and get some beer and people.
They might be coming over here listening to these tracks from Jaden. I'll tell you what, they've been in the back of. Oh, we've got fishing rods coming in.
All right, raffle tickets, they were doing great. We sold heaps of them today. Thank you so much for everyone who was able to support the Sonics. Thank you for that. Great job. Really appreciate that. So yeah, another reminder too, any teams that are packing up, if you can please lower your tents down a bit lower, like our Currumbin's done at the front here, because it should be a windy night, so make sure we keep those tents lowered. So we don't lose them. Here's our Pinky race. Get ready to go. 7 Pinky teams. Great to see so many here. Oh, really? All right, and we're on the way. We are on the way with our Pinkies race. race 55 for the day. This is our breast cancer survivors. Always a pleasure to be hosting these breast cancer survivor races at these events.
They are unbelievable, Ben. These ladies, I love it. I love it so much. I spent a bit of time with them over in Berlin at the Worlds. Mary Gibson, most absolutely beautiful woman you could come across, and these ladies are inspirations in their own right across the whole paddling community. It is one of my favourite races on the calendar.
Yeah, absolutely. It's amazing to see them. I had the pleasure of hosting the DAGC anniversary a few years ago, and it was an absolute pleasure to be a part of that. It was really
It
good.
gives you tingles up. It gives you tingles everywhere. It's just unreal. But anyway, as they come down, they've now left the start line and they're down 100 metres, and they're coming towards us all now here on the foreshore. So please come down on the foreshore and cheer these ladies on. What we've got here, Ben, in lane 1, we've got MBT, we've got Redcliffe Snapdragons, MBT Black, Lumban, DACG, Mavericks and MBT. So there's your start. They're now coming down. They're probably about 60 metres from the halfway mark, but you can, Ben, it's pretty hard to pick it from here. I'm saying lane 2, Redcliffe Snapdragons, maybe by a whisker, but you can throw a blanket over them.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Definitely a challenge to tell the difference there. Redcliffe, just like Wollumban as well, down the middle lane, but we'll see. It's great, we've got 3 MBT teams. 3 of them.
Just shows the strength, shows how much this means to these ladies, how much they mean to us in the Dragon Boat family. It's fantastic to see, and as Nick said, over 4,000 paddlers now, and phenomenal numbers, absolutely phenomenal numbers. But anyway, here they come now, and Redcliffe Snapdragons still looking like they're...
The black MBT team looks like
And
they're
the black
pulled ahead
MBT have
in
just
lane
pulled
3.
ahead.
Doing a really good job there. Might be MBT Black in the front, Wollumban right behind them, Redcliffe Snapdragons over in lane 2, very close as well, and then we have the Mavericks in the far side. So we'll see how they go between those 3. They'll be fighting for silver. They've also got MBT on the far side as well. They're all still fighting, so we'll see how we get as we finish up the last 50 metres.
Tell you what, Ben, the Mavericks are having a red hot go here out there on lane 6, but at the moment it's the MBT Blackside team that looks like they're going to bring home the chocolates, but don't discount that number 6 boat and also number 2 there of Redcliffe Snapdragons. They've come back, but I'll let you call it.
Good job, Redcliffe. They'll get a goal today. Go, Redcliffe. It was great to see that. Very happy. Redcliffe in 2. Whoa, very close. DA Gold Coast looks like they got second. Redcliffe in bronze. Right behind Wollumban. MBT on the other side. The Maverick, DAGC coming through. And then, of course, our MBT Pink. So that was our Pinkies grand final. Give them a cheer. Give them some support.
MBT Black, congratulations, but you are all winners up here in the commentary box. MBT Black, congratulations to everyone.
Done a great job. A little bit of spring. How much honey they got left? Whew, it's not a bit. That's it, it's alright.
I'm good, thank you.
What was happening with them?
So I think ours is really, really bad.
Okay. What happens when I'm putting the base and using sometimes it conflicts very
No, it's nice. It's good.
Yeah, hopefully it sounds good.
23.
I was mixing it a bit.
Awesome.
Mixing the beats.
Hello, Chihuahua. Sitting there's Typhoon. So coming in, and there's Sunny Coast. Hello, John. Mighty Sunny Coast going past Tewaka. This is the Senior Open. Senior A Open Small Boat. Typhoon Red 1. Coomera in 2. Tewaka in 3. Sunny Coast in 4. Redcliffe in 5. And Typhoon in black. Bookmarked by a couple of Typhoon teams. Then Typhoon, we've got to go back to back in the next one. We're holding it up.
So just a reminder, as the council has asked us, all tents down again tonight, please. All tents down again tonight.
Hello, Redcliffe going past. Give us a wave. Hold that.
We wouldn't do the crosswinners tonight.
Typhoon, don't take all the tents down. We've got pizzas there, remember?
Yeah, right, sounds good. I was going to check how they go on the presentation, what's the plan for it, we can let it know.
So everyone now just moving up. This
There
is for the
goes
senior
Kumra
A.
past the tower. Hello, Kumra. There goes Typhoon as well. As they hear it, Kumra. Mr. Epitone on the back. How are you? Let's get down to the foreshore. This is the senior open small boat, and then we will finish off. We'll go back to back, and there's another Typhoon going past. Andy, give us a wave.
So senior A small boat final. Lane 1 we've got Typhoon Red. Lane 2 Kumra. Lane 3 Tiawaka. Lane 4 Sunny Coast. Lane 5 Redcliffe. And lane 6 is Typhoon Black. That's your start list.
I'm on fire.
The paddle's ready. Banners look fantastic down there. Hey.
Can you zoom in?
I can't zoom, but
Why can't you do this?
no, when do you do it?
Just remember, if you're in this last race, we have Sunny Coast after this one, Typhoon in 2, Te Waka in 3, Kumra in 4, BRD 5, Gold Coast. The last race of the day will be Premier, Open Small Boat. So if you are Sunny Coast, Typhoon, Te Waka, Kumra, BRD or Gold Coast, look at your crews. And Kenny's on fire.
So these paddlers, Nick, they're just making their way up to the start line now. This is the second last race of the day. It is another final. We've got 2 finals under our belt to finish the day off, which is fantastic. And then tomorrow, it's the sprinting, the big stuff, the stuff we love to commentate on.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is the 200s. It is going to be fast and furious. Sub 50 times in some of those big boats. It's going to be magical to watch here in the Sunshine Coast. State titles. And it's great to see that the Battles Ready Live YouTube with more comments coming in. It's fantastic that you're all watching all over Australia, all over the world, actually. Unbelievable.
This is finish line.
Go Dragon Boat Queensland from Yugoslavia. That's a great one. Someone there loves Dragon Boating. I know. I didn't know Yugoslavia still existed. Oh, goodness me. The Serbs. So, as the wind is dying down to a 28 degrees southeasterly, the ripples are calming for the last 2 finals of the day. This is the 2026 Dragon Boat State Titles. From all your paddling friends, community, Dragon Boat Queensland volunteers, supporters, all the merch stands, the coffee stalls, everyone in the volunteers, the boats and the marshalling, we thank you again. And Justin Daniels sent a photo. Oh, that's not YouTube. Last 2 races. So we have Sunshine Coast, the fastest qualifiers in 4. Te Waka, Redcliffe outside of them. Bookmarked by Typhoon Black and Typhoon Red. Kumra in 2. So this could be another one of those arrow formations with the local Sunshine Coast team. Knowing these water, knowing the ripples in their blades as we wait under starters' orders in this Senior A Open Small Boat Final, Doug.
Thank you, Hando. So we're just waiting for these guys to get up there. They look like they're all up there now and they're getting into line.
And great job from the starters.
It was very testing conditions this morning. They're under the starters' orders now. And there we are, we're underway here now in the Senior A Open Small Boat Final. In lane 1, Typhoon Red, lane 2, Coomera, lane 3, Tilwaka, lane 4, Sunny Coast, lane 5, Redcliffe, and lane 6, Typhoon Black. They're underway, 50 down, and they're on their way coming towards us here at the finish line. As Nick spoke about, we'd see that arrow formation. What we're actually seeing is we're seeing the first four lanes here, or first 3 lanes have gone out together. So that'd be Typhoon Red, Coomera and Tilwaka, Sunny Coast. So interesting to see what happens here as we come down. We're about 100 metres away from the halfway point. It looks like lane 3, when you look at it from here, and lane 3 being Tilwaka, they look like they have the early lead. Tilwaka there in lane 3, followed by lane 2 with the Coomera boys. As they come down now, it's Tilwaka still there in front, looking across. Tilwaka have owned this from start to finish. So coming down with 70 metres to go, it's Tilwaka there in lane 3. On the outside there, I'd say the boat there on the lane 6, that being Typhoon Black. They've made a good go at it in the back half of the race. But it's all Tilwaka here, and here comes Typhoon Black. They're trying to have a go. But it's Tilwaka that gets the chocolates in this one. Closely followed by Typhoon Black. And the bronze going to, it could be anyone's there in lane 5 and lane 4, anywhere between Sunny Coast and Redcliffe. But there is no doubt about the gold medal there. It's all Tilwaka. And then the silver going to Typhoon Black. As far as the bronze goes, we'll leave that to the Brains Trust down below. But great racing from Tilwaka. They had that start to finish. And they dominated it. So that takes us to the last race of the day. Move on to the last race of the day. Looking at it here, we've got race 57. The Premier Open Small Boat. We've got Sunny Coast in lane 1, Typhoon in lane 2. Lane 3, Tilwaka. Lane 4, Coomera. Lane 5, BRD. And lane 6, Gold Coast. That's your starting list. So there will be a little bit of a delay. We do have to wait for the boats to unload and reload. So I'd say we're probably 5 minutes away from a start, maybe a bit longer. Stay with us after the racing. Nick and I will do our afternoon cross. We're now starting to watch everyone dismantle their tents. It looks like more weather's on the way, so no tents up tonight. But stand by. We'll be back with you in about 5 minutes.
Now we have the Open Sunny Coast in line
So first of the boats to now move out. They are on their way up to the start line.
It's like a.
So here comes the Sunny Coast boys. Just coming past the commentary box now. They should come in the shot there on the channel. There you go, Sunshine Coast. They're on their way. Next boat to come along out the front here. They were moving a bit quicker than what I thought they would. That's the number 3 boat. Tiawaka in both finals this afternoon, taking out the first one just in the last race. And here they are heading up.
Safety boat to the tower.
Did everyone? Oh! Okay, Doug, tell you what, for the live stream,
What are you doing here?
we got a special guest. We've got Papa from Coomera. Dougie, meet Doug,
Hey, Nicola, there you go.
who's just got off the race. He calls the races in Coomera. Are we on? This is the last race. Papa, come over here. Talk to the people at home. I know they're watching.
Kia ora everybody out there watching live on the YouTube. Paddles ready. We give you a big hello out here at Queensland State Champions. We're over here, we're getting ready. This is State Champs. Nationals is coming up soon, so we're prepping for that way. Queensland's coming to Nationals. Watch out, boss. We're coming. Let's go.
You just heard it.
That's right. We've got to love the big Papa. We see him on the Coomera. We're going to get the Paddles Ready team doing live on your radio.
Oh, definitely. We've got to interview Big
We'll have
Papa.
to get that. Hopefully we'll be on the couch. It'll be Papa and Hando and Dougie on the couch. And we will be interviewing people live.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, all you fellas out there looking up at the watchtower, give me a manner wave in 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Oh, we got a few there. Now I want the whole cruise out there. Manner wave, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go.
Typhoon away. We got the big Papa. There's Coomera going past us.
Oh, there goes
Who's in that
Coomera. We got Coomera Tens going up there. Our nice sweet man at the back there, Big J. Talking to oh, we're going over here. Okay, we got Big J there at the back with his beautiful wife up there in the front, the drama. I mean, the drummer. No drama, the drummer.
And he's got some tunes going on. We've been, hey mate, woo, we're blessed.
Yes, he's got some pretty good soundtracks out there. He has everybody, collaborating. It's not just these Pacific Island sounds happening, Got a little bit of country. Hey, we've got a little bit of country. We've got a little bit of pop. We got a bit of hip hop. We got everything. We're covering everything. Everybody out there. Can I get another Manor Wave? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Manor Wave.
Oh, here we go. This is our final race of the day, guys. The Open Tens standard boat. Open Tens small boat. Small boat. Open small boat.
Okay, Papa, we'll run through. So we've got Sunny Coast in 1, Typhoon in 2, Te Waka in 3, Coomera in 4, Brisbane River Dragons in 5, and Gold Coast in 6. This is the last day. The weather's been fantastic. Oh, not fantastic, just a little bit tastic.
Oh, a little bit fantastic. There's no fan in that one, Hendo. It's been absolutely horrific today, but yesterday was special. So let's just hope we can get the same tomorrow, or at least half of it.
Oh, that's right. And we saw Te Waka in a dominant race there in that last final. Woggy, you got to be happy with that last race. We love it. She's happy, Woggy.
And there's the Typhoons just coming past the watchtower there. Give it up for the Typhoons.
Alrighty, let's get ready for this call.
And BRD, Brisbane River
Dragons. BRD coming into shot now. They're on their way up to this start line.
We got Papa in the house. That paddle's ready. We're going to bring Paddles
We're calling
ready.
it.
We're going to get him on the couch soon. We're going to be doing some live YouTube podcasts with the Papa.
Wow. Okay, let's go. Make sure you fellas sign up to this live register. YouTube battles ready. We ready.
It's free.
It's free.
Free. Hey, we all love free things, don't we, guys? I was looking up at their tent the other day and I read 6 free donuts. Then I got there and it's actually G free donuts.
Like a G3 wagon.
Hey, well, absolutely.
And there goes Gold
The
Coast.
GC.
That's Gold Coast.
That's Gold Coast. Is that Bazza again?
That's Gold Coast.
Give it up for Gold Coast, big cheer. And please, can everyone come down to the foreshore? This is the last race. We're looking forward to pizzas and beers. So the 2 fastest, we have Te Waka and Coomera anchoring it up in 3 and 4, Typhoon in 2, BRD, Gold Coast out wide, and Sunny Coast in 1. Will the local knowledge of that lane 1, will they prevail? Te Waka winning the last race. Are they going to go back to back? Where's our music?
Oh, Benny is.
Oh, he's out on the boot.
No. Yeah, no, so good. I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah, I think that's awesome, man.
And we'll just.
Still waiting on 3, but
No. It wasn't really. I think
it's the last race of the day.
It's awesome. Feel the spirit of running teeth.
These guys away, the wind's close. It's not
we're not looking at that.
It is, because there's no real pressure there. So hopefully
What we can do next year, we'll get a big couch. We can be there with you and things, and I'll get the paddles ready. And we want to get people everywhere, around the world, interviewing this. No one does it properly, because I do the world. I go to Brandenburg in Germany, I go to Taiwan, I went to Italy. So they get this. But now it's let's create the brand, the media platform. Yeah, we'll do it properly. We'll get you. What size are you?
just waiting now. Just waiting for the last boat. We've got 5 boats up there.
Just want to say thank you for the job done today and trying conditions. Thanks very much, guys. This is Kate on fire. Is there going to be a briefing session this evening? Over. I believe so. There's going to be a small presentation, but I will officials to come to the tower and just at the top of the tower perhaps. No, she wants to come to the top of the tower. Okay, come up to where we are in the middle there.
Let's go. Are we on?
Copy. I won't let me to bolt last night. Sure. My last name is the tower. The tower to programming marshalling over.
Oh, you're on. What's your language? Okay. Please, everyone, come down to the foreshore. This is the last race. We want to see you.
Get down there on the shore, cheer on your crews.
You and
If
Papa
your
call.
crew's not in here, cheer on your
You and Papa
favourite
call.
crew that's coming down.
this
This
is-
is our last race of the day. Small boat, openers, it's the finals, last race of the day. Come down to the forefront, get a bit of this action going on down there.
That's right, Papa G. You've heard of Papas with pizzas. We've got Papa from Coomera. Sunny Coast in 1, Typhoon in 2, Tewaka in 3, York Mama in 4, Coomera, BRD in 5, Gold Coast in 6. This is the Premier Open Small Final, scheduled for 4:20. I tell you what, we're an hour ahead. Well done to everybody. Over to starters' orders.
Just take a breath. Can you please ask for volunteers to get these boats up? I've got half a dozen people there trying to get them all up.
We need volunteers down to get Papa Stone from all the way down. We need volunteers to get the boats up, please. After this race, it will be about 2 minutes, and then we need you all down. Thank you, Janelle, all to get the boats up.
Hey, Lewis, preferably the teams that aren't in the race, get down there now.
If there are teams that are not in this race, please help.
We're in the starters' hands.
Okay, they are off as Papa will just go through slowly the first crew.
We've got Sunshine Coast in lane number 1. In lane 2, we have out there, it's Brisbane Typhoons. We've got Te Waka in lane number 3. Outside of them in lane 4, we've got the Coomera Dragons. In lane 5, we have the BRD, Brisbane River Dragons. And out there in lane number 6, we've got Gold Coast.
That's right, Papa. As we'll settle into this, as the people start running down the foreshore to have a look, and it looks like it is the middle lanes. It's Coomera and Te Waka. Inside of them, Typhoon. Early in the sunny coast, they've actually got off quite quick. Out wide, Gold Coast falling just about, but they're coming up at about 2:50 to go.
With about 2:50 to go, it looks like a nice even race at the moment. Still got those two middle boats out there, Te Waka and Coomera pumping strong, still having the advantage over the Samoana as they're coming down almost to the 200 metre mark, and they're pumping. Still looks like Coomera's got a little bit of a nose on the fleet there, and Te Waka coming with them hard. Outside them, BRD nice and strong. Gold Coast in lane 6 pumping hard as well.
That's
but
it.
It looks like Coomera's still in front.
That's it. Sunny Coast are actually doing very, very well here. A little bit of local knowledge on that lane 1. Te Waka taking off in 3, just over Coomera. It looks like Sunny Coast, Te Waka. Typhoon falling back a bit. Coomera coming back. It looks like Te Waka in 3. Sunny Coast. Okay, Papa, give it a call and I'll bring it home from the 50.
We are last 50 to go, and it looks like Te Waka's in front, but Coomera's coming strong. They're hunting them down. Te Waka's got that kick, as we all know. Coomera hunting them down. BRD in lane 5 coming through. Can Te Waka hold on? Can they hold on? Coomera's coming. Looks like Te Waka's going to do it. Sunny Coast pumping here in lane 1. Typhoon's there, lane number 2. It looks like Te Waka's going to take this one out. Fight for second. BRD. Coomera.
Sunny Coast.
BRD. Coomera. Sunny Coast. Coomera. Oh.
And Typhoon. Wow. Great to have Papa in the house. Te Waka taking the last 2. That was fabulous. Please, everyone, can they go down? Papa Stone, everyone, Manly, Coomera, come and help lift the boats up. We need these boats up, please. Get down there. Brisbane River Dragons, you can come down and help. Same as Mackay. Corundum. Great work all round. This has been fantastic. It's a white flag. It's up. We're paddles ready. We're great to have Kat here. Obviously loud sound. Trent from the drones. And the big Papa, thank you, Papa.
Thank you very much, Ando, Dougie.
Thank you,
It's
thank
been
you.
a pleasure. Hope we get to do this again sometime soon. Appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you. Paddles ready. We're in the house. Paddles ready. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We do it, we do still with your phone, not mine. Boom. Thank you all for coming down and helping to get all these boats up. Ben, thank you again to you.
Apologies, mate. Just apologise, we couldn't move the screen.
Apologies online, couldn't get the screen to fix it, but yeah. Anyway,
We think that Papa's call was good enough, but these little things happen. It got stuck and we couldn't spin it around off the tripod, so apologies for that. But hopefully you enjoyed the commentary from Big Papa. That was quite good, and wouldn't you believe it? It's now just turned, so sorry.
I tell you what, we're live. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'm done. We just had Papa from Coomera there, which was fantastic. This will be day 3 tomorrow. It's the 200s. Today was the 500s. We hope everyone's enjoying the Paddles Ready YouTube live on 2026. Doug?
Oh, thank you. It was another big day. You were paddling. You had plenty on today with the sweeping.
We swept.
I had Ben helping me out. We've got Kat, move across there.
Say hi, Kat.
We've got Kat there driving all the editing, so thank you once again to everybody who was there. We had a couple of glitches. We had wind.
And I'm back.
We had wind. We had everything. We got into this new place now, so hopefully we won't stuff up on the finish line like we just did.
So
But
stay
anyway,
tuned
that's
for
what
tomorrow,
happens.
Doug.
So we'll see you later. Over and out from us, and we'll see you in the morning. See ya.
I'm Nick Hando.
I'm Dougie Grivet.
We're Paddles Ready.
See you later, mate.
Was that the last race?
So, is there a way that you can pause the sound?